The challenge for the Ironton Fighting Tigers as they rolled to a 63-0 win at Shelby Valley. The Tigers scored early and often in the dominant win.
It is a toss to the left side. Carmen with a lot of room on the left side across the 10 to the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown Fighting Tigers. Mullins goes in motion to the right side. Pop pass to him. Bryson looking for the edge. Gets a good block. Cuts upfield across the 30 and off to the races. Bryson Mullins into the end zone for the touchdown. Kylan Grace takes the handoff. Big hole. Right side. He cuts right, takes it across the 15, stiff arms the defender across the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown Fighting Tigers.
Ironton only ran 17 offensive plays but scored 9 touchdowns. Impressive, yes, but now the challenge gets tougher. The Liberty Christian Bulldogs make the trip from Lynchburg, Virginia to Ironton tonight, and they bring back-to-back state championships with them. They're known for their success offensively, and they have the attention of Tiger defensive coordinator Jared Pendleton.
Offensively, they're big up front. They're pro-style. They're very physical, well-rounded football team that does things right. And you can see why, they're on a 29-game winning streak. They got a lot of talented kids, and it'll be a great test for us and a great challenge. But I think our kids are really looking forward to it.
It's a challenge for the Bulldogs as well. They have to figure out how to slow down a high-powered Ironton offense. LCA head coach Frank Rocco said he knows his team is facing a very tough challenge tonight.
They are outstanding. I mean, in many ways, they're going to be as good, if not the best team that we're going to face this year, and we're very well aware of that.
It's the final game of the Gridiron Classic as Ironton faces Liberty Christian, and it's coming up next on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Did you miss anything? Then keep it right here. It's time for the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up with comments from head coach Trevin Pendleton, a game recap, stats and scores, brought to you by Iron City Hardware. Now, back to the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth with Jason Philyaw and Kevin Anthony.
Since 2002, Abbott Home Care has been locally owned, proudly serving families across Southeast Ohio. With a team of skilled nurses, home health aides, and medical social workers, Abbott Home Care offers top-quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurance plans because caring for the community is what they do best. Nationally recognized as a home care elite top agency, Abbott Home Care is where caring professionals care for our community. Visit AbbottHomeCare.com.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers. State champs last year and ready to do it again.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars. And lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
Get game day ready at Koon's Corner, 1412 South 3rd Street in Ironton. From custom t-shirt designs to the best selection of Fighting Tiger apparel, they've got your hometown spirit covered. And while you're there, step inside Sip and Shop, Ironton's only coffee cafe, serving up craft coffee, ice refreshers, and more. Whether you're repping the Tigers or just relaxing with your favorite drink, Koon's Corner is your spot. Kevin, Amy, and the crew at Koon's Corner say, go Big I.
Since 1871, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home has been a steady presence in the Ironton community. Family owned by John Baker and his family since 1962, they've provided compassionate care and trusted service for generations. Located at 1108 South 6th Street, O'Keefe Baker is proud to support Ironton Fighting Tiger sports and the young men and women who represent our town with pride. O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, honoring traditions, supporting our community, and cheering on the Tigers every step of the way.
This is the Buckeye Monument Company Countdown to Kickoff. Time now to hear from Ironton head coach Trevin Pendleton. A conversation brought to you by the Lawrence County Chamber of Commerce. Here are Jason Philyaw and Trevin Pendleton.
All right, it's week 2, first game at Tanks Memorial Stadium, third game of the Gridiron Classic. It's Ironton and Liberty Christian. And, Coach, you look back on week 1. I mean, how much do you take from that? 63-0 win, offense, 17 plays. You got 9 touchdowns out of it. Defense spent a little bit more time on the field, but offensively, you like the way you guys clicked in that first week?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you're only getting 17 offensive plays or whatever it is, you don't get a lot of fluidity and get to kind of see how things shape out. But, obviously, with that being said, we was able to hit some explosive plays and have some, 1 and 2 play scoring drives. So that explosive capability is something that's very promising to see. Now you would like to see us, have to work and sustain some drives and things like that. But, obviously things don't always go as we planned, and we don't always get to see what we need to see. So hopefully, we're able to accomplish that throughout practice, and that's what we work on and we try to do. But, whether it's practice and, being able to sustain those drives or hit the big plays like we did, as long as we're able to capture one of those two things, we're going to be pretty happy at the end of the day. So didn't get a lot from it, but we were able to gain some stuff, yes.
Some of the things I want to ask you about, okay, so you had some holes to fill there on the offensive line. How do you think the offensive line gelled and played in that first game, obviously with some big offensive runs?
Yeah, I'm very pleased with our offensive line. I think Coach is doing a great job, Coach Nip, and Coach Triple is doing a great job there. And those guys are really coming together. They're coming together as a unit. They're getting better every day. And, they're really understanding what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. And then they're going out and putting their best foot forward. Practices have been exciting. Them guys are competing and battling. We go about 8-9 deep there. So it makes it interesting. So we're really excited.
Offensively, the numbers pop out at you, but I think if you look defensively, they pop out as well. You hold them to 17 yards, and after the first couple of plays of the game, they really didn't get much of anything. So overall, your assessment of the way the defense played? Yeah,
I thought, we got to get the jitters out of our system early, make sure we're aligning properly. But once they do that, man, them guys fly to the football. They're always around the ball. Had 2 interceptions on one of them. Braden Baker made a fantastic break on the ball. So that was very promising. And then, we was able to get a lot of hats to the football in the run game. So guys are doing a great job continuing to learn the system better that allows them to play a little bit more free, a little bit faster, and fly around to the football.
Last year, you guys had 14 touchdowns on defense and special teams, and you started off on the right foot again last week, 2 special teams touchdowns. That's a very important part of the football game, isn't it?
Absolutely. That third phase, it doesn't go unnoticed in our program. We talk about it all the time, and we recognize that that is something that we have to continue to strive to get better at each and every week, and our guys are doing that. They understand that, and they really take pride in it, and as long as they continue to do that, and it matters in our program, I think that's a place that we can continue being successful. So we definitely have to take advantage of that.
All right, you got to step your game up again this week with Liberty Christian coming to town, 2-time defending state champion Virginia, super talented football team. They haven't lost in a while. What pops out on film when you look at them?
Well coached, very, very structurally sound. They don't miss a line. They don't beat themselves. Even times like we were watching them where they're kind of just grinding it out and they're not really getting that big explosive play, they're still getting on their block and they're doing enough to gain 3, 4, 5 yards and just move the chain. So they're very well coached, very disciplined in what they do. You can tell Coach Rocco there runs a great program, and they're just so structurally sound that anything that you're going to get from them, you got to go take it. They're not going to give it to you for sure.
They're big on the offensive line. Maybe not Canadian team big, but they're still pretty big. They got some size up there.
Yeah, one guard I know is 6'6", 320. One tackle's 6'7", 270. I mean, they're big boys. So yeah, and with a lot of experience. 3 returners on their O-line from their state championship team last year. So they're guys that played a lot of football. So our guys, they understand that. Our guys have seen people like that. They know what it's going to take, and they just got to go out and play Ironton Fighting Tiger football and really hone in on what they're capable of doing and do it to the best of their abilities.
What have you seen scheme-wise from them defensively?
Defensively, it's ironic. They're a lot like us, a little bit more cover 3 than us, but structurally 3-4. They kind of set the edge the way that we do. They give us a lot of the same techniques on the interior that we do. So very, very similar to us in the way that they do a lot of things.
And finally, Coach, playing at home here, the Gridiron Classic always brings out the big crowds. It's been a great day already today for that. Just your thoughts overall. I mean, the talent that has come in here this year has been unprecedented, and just the way the community supports this event is just big.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Anytime that you can bring in matchups that, top 100 matchups in the country, and, I know On3 done done game of the week in every state, and the 3 games they've done for Ohio was all 3 hosted here at the Tank this week, and that's pretty cool. Anytime you got that going on in your hometown, especially nestled here in Southeast Ohio, it's pretty special. So really thankful to be able to put this on. Thankful for the sponsors. Thankful for the community. Honestly, it couldn't be done without them, and I'm just blessed to be a part of it.
Yeah, let's get after it. Coach, appreciate your comments. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Go Tigers.
Trevin Pendleton, head coach of the Tigers, back after this timeout. News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Have you heard about the Ironton Tigers debit card available exclusively at Ohio Valley Bank? OVB offers custom Community First debit cards honoring area schools and local civic groups. A portion of the proceeds from every upgraded card is donated directly towards the school or organization represented on the card. Be part of the team. Support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and get your exclusive Ironton debit card today. Ohio Valley Bank. Member FDIC.
Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to ride in style. Bruce's Custom Carts in Ironton builds fully customized road-legal golf carts that are all about you. Your colors, your style, your pride. Bruce's carts are perfect for tailgates, parades, and rolling down to the tank for the big game. The turnaround is quick and the service is second to none. Stop by today at 101 Township Road 328. Bruce and the Roach family are proud supporters of the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Go, Big Eye.
The moments, the images, the memories. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting. Whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
Now, back to the Buckeye Monument Company countdown to kickoff.
Back on the Buckeye Monument countdown to kickoff, Jason Filiot joined now by Liberty Christian head coach Frank Rocco. Coach, starting off with another win, something you guys are accustomed to. Haven't lost in a while. That never gets old, does it?
Not at all, but, you know, in the coaching world, you're only as good as your last game, really. So, I mean, we try to take one game at a time, and certainly looking forward to this one Saturday, and really respect Ironton and really just their history of their program. So it'll be a great privilege to be able to compete against such a high-level team.
What has been the key for your all success? Again, you haven't lost a game in a couple of years, back-to-back state championships. What's the formula that has made you guys so successful?
Yeah, I mean, I really think continuity in our coaching staff and just support with our administration here at the school. I've been here at the school now 22 years, and I stepped away for a couple years, but this will be my 20th year coaching, and our coaches kind of have remained very consistent. We've actually had a couple former players that are now back coaching, so the tradition and the way we do things have really remained very, very similar over all that time. We're a K through 12 school, which is very unique, and so our elementary kids are in this very same building that our high school is. So, these kids, they play flag football. We don't have, organized tackle football for that age here. But they play flag football, then they'll play middle school, and they'll play JV, and, they'll come right up through the system. So, I think that's one of the main pluses to, what lends itself to some of the successes we've had.
Every year you go through a situation where you got guys that graduate. It's always filling holes and putting guys in the right spot. You lost a pretty good running back last year, but you guys always have a strong running game. What was that transition like from replacing a guy who's going to Clemson now to putting some new guys in there to kind of learn the system?
Yeah, I mean, again, that's high school football. You know, you kind of train up the younger guys to aspire to be varsity starters, and in some cases you get a kid that stays in the program and works his tail off for a long period of time and doesn't really get a chance to play until his senior year, and he's got to really derive satisfaction out of that. But then you get your rare kid like Gideon Davidson that you just referred to. I mean, Gideon was a 3, and even in his freshman year played a lot as a freshman, and you get some of those guys. So it's a blend of all together. But, I really think the formula that we've used has worked well.
It sure has. I mean, you guys haven't lost a game in 3 years and 2 state championships, so it has worked out really well. Let's talk about your opponents this week in Ironton. Obviously, a game that you guys have never faced them before. You're making the long trip to Ironton, Ohio. How much have you studied, and how difficult is it and challenging is it to scout a team and get ready for a team that you've never seen, you've never played, and you're going a long way to do it?
Yeah. I mean, they are outstanding. I mean, in many ways, just the brief film study and the way we've gotten to know them here over the last week. I mean, they're going to be as good, if not the best team that we're going to face this year, and we're very well aware of that going into this thing. We're not, I mean, just a philosophical thing, we're just not a 365 every day of the year, grinding in football. We really, and I've been the athletic director here for a lot of years and always encourage multi-sports, and a lot of our kids play multi-sports. So although like you keep saying, we've won a lot of games in a row, early on, it takes us a little while to get up and running just because we haven't been doing the football stuff year round. We'll lift and run a couple days a week and keep the team together, but we're not grinding every day. And so to play a game like this right out of the gate, I mean, it's going to be quite a challenge, but we really are looking forward to it, and we want to be able to kind of have a measuring stick as to where we are in this 2025 version of our team.
Do you have any ties to Southeast Ohio, or have you been to the area? And if so, what are you, or if not, what are you looking forward to most?
No, I'm a Western PA guy. I'm from Pittsburgh, and when I talked to Coach Pendleton way back when, and scheduling this game, one of the things that really intrigued me the most is playing a good, hard-nosed, blue-collar team. I have done some research on your town there. I mean, it reminds me a lot of places I grew up and places that we took teams to play, and in the steel areas of Pittsburgh. And so, where we're from here in Lynchburg, Virginia, is very, very different from that. And I really wanted our kids to be able to experience, what it really truly looks like, because I can envision what I'm used to in Western PA, on a Friday night in high school football. And I know very much that's the way it is in Ohio. Western PA, at least from my upbringing, we always looked at Ohio as being brethren, like we were the kind of out of the same, cut from the same cloth. So, although I don't know Ironton per se, I mean, I can really kind of derive a good understanding just from knowing the heritage of Ohio and Western Pennsylvania sports.
We are looking forward to you guys coming down and looking forward to a good football game with your Liberty Christian team in Ironton. Coach Frank Rocco, head coach of the Bulldogs, we appreciate it. Coach, we appreciate the time, and safe travels, and we'll see you down here Saturday night.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be back after this timeout with more on the Buckeye Monument Countdown to Kickoff here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to ride in style. Bruce's Custom Carts in Ironton builds fully customized road-legal golf carts that are all about you. Your colors, your style, your pride. Bruce's carts are perfect for tailgates, parades, and rolling down to the tank for the big game. The turnaround is quick and the service is second to none. Stop by today at 101 Township Road 328. Bruce and the Roach family are proud supporters of the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Go, Big Eye.
Hungry for that taste of home but don't feel like cooking? Head across the river and visit Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen on 16th Street in Ashland. Missy serves up old-fashioned home-cooked meals, and the atmosphere makes you feel right at home. Hearty breakfasts and daily specials are budget-friendly and fresh. Uncle Paul and Missy's is proud to support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and say go Big Eye. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
You're listening to the Buckeye Monument Company Countdown to Kickoff.
have kids one day. Maybe 2 days, tops. But for now, he'll settle for babysitting more of the legends of country right here.
Gaither will take three-step drop, fires to the near side. The pass is caught at the 35-yard line, and out of bounds goes Nate Davis. That's good for a Liberty Christian first down. Just a quick out on that three-step drop, and Nate Davis gets the first down of the night.
Yep, 5 yards, very quick. Nice job by the quarterback, like 2.5-step drop. Get rid of the football and turn upfield and get the first down. So first down of the game for LCA.
Single wide receiver to the right, Jordan Burns. Nope, now he's joined over there. Two receivers to the right. Shotgun formation now for Gaither. He'll take the snap and roll the pocket to the right side. Has some time. Now the pocket collapses. Hit by Sutton. Just lobs this one up. There's an offensive lineman in the area. That's going to be grounding, right? Yep. Intentional grounding. The offensive lineman was standing there. And Mayer will be the wideouts to the left side of the field. Ball in between the hash marks. H-back goes to the right side. Single setback is Jaden Cowart. Cowart takes the handoff. He's hit at the line, hit by Brock Biggs, tackled forward to the 40, still well shy of the first down. Third down coming up again for LCA. They have converted their lone third down on this drive already, but this one's a little bit longer. Third down and about 7 yards to go.
And you like the penetration that the Tigers are getting up front right off the ball, and they're going to have to do that. You can't sit and stand in front of these 6'5" offensive linemen and expect to find the ball. You got to make that contact up front, shed, and move. And right now, the last couple of plays, that's what exactly they've been doing. 3rd and 7.
Mayer is the wideout to the left side. They got two receivers right. Now Mayer goes in motion to the right side. Gaither takes Ironton showing blitz, and we get a whistle and a timeout. Nope, flag on the play. Procedure will be called against Liberty Christian.
Yeah, you had at least the receiver, number 11, Henry Meyer, turning upfield a little bit before the ball snapped, so obviously procedure penalty, so that'll move him back another 5 yards.
Third down and 12 coming up. Gaither gets the play call and heads back to the huddle. Play clock at 12 as the Bulldogs break the huddle. Burns wide to the left, two receivers right. Gaither from the shotgun. Cowart on his right hip. He'll take the snap. Looking near side, fires a pass. It's caught. Baker makes the tackle immediately on Jordan Burns. That's about 5 yards the first down. Fourth down coming up for LCA. Flag on the play in the backfield. That one hits at the 32, takes an LCA roll down to the 30. Again, a flag on the play. Back at the 32-yard line. We'll wait and see what this one is. Holding against LCA. Liberty Christian's first drive, 6 plays, but the drive stalls out. Ironton right now have the football spotted at the 31. We'll make him kick it again.
Why not?
So it will now be 4th down and 15. And Jed Johnson runs back out onto the field to try to kick it away once again. Again, they had that high snap on the first attempt. And now Caden Edwards kind of creeps up to around the 35-yard line. Johnson standing at the 17. This time a good snap back to him. Kicks this one away. High spiraling kick that hits at the 40. Takes an LCA roll, and it will roll down to the 33-yard line. So the Tigers pick up 2 yards after that penalty. And the offense comes out onto the field for the first time. No score. 8 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. And we get Ironton's first offensive series of the night.
Right off the bat, you like what you saw from the defense. Some hard hitting. Defense, the secondary, not allowing the receivers to get behind them and doing a nice job there. And most importantly, making tackles, tackling very well. Tigers on offense for the first time.
Caden Edwards, starting quarterback. He's got a single wide receiver to each side of the field. Bryson Mullins goes in motion to the left. They fake the handoff to him, give to Zane Williams up the middle. Zane takes it out across the 35, gets to the 36, maybe the 37-yard line. First carry for Zane goes for about 4. Second down and 6. Ironton right to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Edwards again from the shotgun. Williams behind him in the pistol set. H-back to the left side is Tyson Cox. Edwards takes. Here comes the pressure. Fires left. Baker makes the catch. Cuts upfield. He's to the 40. Moves back to the left side and brought down right at the 40-yard line, which is shy of the first down by a couple of yards. 3rd down and 2. Little tunnel screen for Baker.
Cut that in space, and it looked like he was going to have a place to run, but it closed quickly. Nice defense by LCA, holding that to a short gain. So 3rd and about 3.5 for the Tigers.
2 receivers left. H-back right is Zane Williams. Bryson Mullins in motion. Pop pass to him, looking for the edge. Bryson across the 40, flag on the play. Bryson has the first down, but there is a penalty marker. That's going to be a hold against the Tigers, I do believe.
Flag thrown at the 38.
Yep. Holding against Ironton. So they'll back that one up to the 28-yard line, where it will now be 3rd down and long. This is something that Ironton didn't see last week. In fact, the starters' longest drive was 2 plays, 63 points a week ago. Single wide receiver, Bryson Kearns to the right side. Zane Williams goes in motion to the left. Edwards from the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw. Screen pass is overthrown, and it hits Carter Bridges right in the back. He was looking for Easton Cottle, but it was overthrown, and there's a flag after the play. Let's see who that was against. It's going to be unsportsmanlike or maybe ineligible receiver, illegal touching. Yep, illegal touching called against Ironton. Loss of down. So, for the first time this year, we will see Ironton's punt team come onto the field.
A 5-yard penalty. Tigers going backwards on that offensive series. As the punter will drop back inside his own 10.
Bryson Mullins.
Near the 10, I should say.
Sorry, Kevin. Mullins from the 10. Deep to receive is Henry Mayer. Bulldogs should get good field position out of this. Mullins' kick is a spiraling kick to the near side. Mayer will field it on the run at the left side across midfield. Takes it into Ironton territory. Shoved out of bounds by Tyson Harvey at the 42. And that is where the Bulldogs will set up 1st down and 10.
Bulldogs inflict their own will on defense. And right now, first 2 series shows that both defensive, so to speak, have shown up to play tonight. So the official spot is going to be in Tiger territory at the 42. Good field position for LCA.
First series for them, 6 plays. But had to punt. And now we'll see what Coach Frank Rocco dials up here on the 2nd series for the Bulldogs. Again, they are big on the offensive line. They average 6'3", 280. Quarterback Luke Gaither from the shotgun. Jaden Cowart on his right hip. Mayer goes in motion to the right. They pitch to him. Tries to find the edge. He is hit. Breaks a tackle across the 40. Moves left across the 35 and tackled by Ethan Sutton at the 32-yard line. He was hit in the backfield by Braden Lynn, I think, but slipped that tackle. And he'll get a 1st down to the 32.
Yeah, a little bit of pop pass by their own going left to right. And the 1st down. Tigers had an opportunity to make a tackle within that first 5 yards, and breaking a tackle.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs with 6:41 to play in the first quarter. No score. We'll be back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Since 2002, Abbott Home Care has been locally owned, proudly serving families across Southeast Ohio. With a team of skilled nurses, home health aides, and medical social workers, Abbott Home Care offers top-quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurance plans because caring for the community is what they do best. Nationally recognized as a home care elite top agency, Abbott Home Care is where caring professionals care for our community. Visit AbbottHomeCare.com.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers. State champs last year and ready to do it again.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
1st and 10, Liberty Christian. Here's a little pass out of the backfield for Jordan Burns, but he can't hold on to it. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10.
Noticing the Tigers are getting a nice job of penetrating between the tackles, and therefore you're seeing a lot of stuff come outside. That's a little misdirection and then toss outside. Again, all because the Tigers are getting nice penetration between the tackles and getting to the quarterback, Luke Gaither. So 3rd down, 2nd down and 10.
Cowart comes out. He is replaced in the backfield by Austin Tremblay, 6'3", 270, and a senior. He'll line up as a tailback. And he gets the handoff, hit at the line, trying to drag defenders with him. He does so down to the 30-yard line for a couple. 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Bulldogs. That's a big fella carrying the rock for LCA.
You called him a tailback.
Right. Yeah.
You know, he's 300 pounds. Yeah, he was lined up as a tailback. But that man is not a tailback.
What is he?
He's a big back.
Big back. He stays in probably as a blocking back because Jaden Cowart comes back onto the field, replacing Roman Aronson, and now another timeout has been taken by Liberty Christian. They've used 2 timeouts, and we are not halfway through the first quarter. 6:01 to play here in the quarter. No score. Ironton and Liberty Christian. The Bulldogs making the long trip from Lynchburg, Virginia. They are a private Baptist school.
I think the last guy we had that size was Tony Murphy. If you put Tony, you put Tony Murphy in the backfield.
Yeah.
That's a big back
That's
right
true.
there.
Tony wasn't 6'3", though.
No, he wasn't, but he was a big back.
He was, yeah.
Tough man contest now, but he was a big back in the day.
He would knock you over. Yeah.
6'3", 270.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And we thought the running back last week for Shelby Valley was a big fella.
Yeah.
Now, they've got some big guys on the offensive line, too. I mean, Robert Payne goes 6'5", 325, and he's a junior. Big kids there at Liberty Christian. Big 3rd down here for the Fighting Tiger defense. It's probably 4-down territory for LCA at this point from the 30.
And again, the quick outside hitters for the quarterback, running left and right, nothing up the middle, so you expect him to at least come running to his left here or pop pass.
Fake handoff to Mayer. Pass comes out of the backfield, and it is caught by Jaden Cowart. He's got a 1st down inside the 20. Just slipped out of the backfield, and he's brought down at the 14-yard line. 1st down for the Bulldogs.
So you can't lose sight of the running back just because he runs out of the backfield. And a pretty executed play from quarterback to running back all the way inside Tiger territory, still at the 14, 16-yard pickup.
Ball on the right hash mark at the 14-yard line. First threat against the Ironton defense this season.
And again, that play designed going to the outside.
Receiver in motion again, Gaither, and we get another whistle and another flag. Procedure called against Liberty Christian. Talking with head coach Frank Rocco earlier this week, Luke Gaither's the guy at quarterback, but they've got a sophomore behind him in Jamison Chadwell, who he said will probably see some action this week as well. Chadwell is the son of Liberty head coach Jamie Chadwell.
And again, in all consideration, last week, scrimmage. This is their first game of the season.
They're saying to wind the clock. There's a clock issue. Now they got it. 5:12 to play. Gaither again from the shotgun. Receiver in motion. Takes the snap. Fakes one way. Hands off to Cowart. Flag thrown again. Cowart tripped up inside the 20 at the 17, maybe the 16-yard line, but another flag.
And flag thrown just inside the 20-yard line near the 19.
They have not signaled the penalty as of yet. Illegal shift called against Liberty Christian. Ironton declines it and takes the play. So that will make it 2nd down and 15. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter, no score. Single setback in the backfield is now Silas Nesselrod. He's on the right side. Gaither takes a ride and read and a quarterback keeper up the middle. Quarterback brought down inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. About 3 black jerseys around him there. 7th play of the drive coming up, 3rd down, and we'll call it 10.
Another short pickup, and again, Tigers are very stingy between the tackles defensively. Hard to get some yards there, and again, look for them to throw outside or run outside. Pop pass, if you will, but again, Tigers are stingy up the middle on defense.
So personnel they have breaking the huddle here. They'll send Mayer, the wide receiver, to the right. I formation here. Mayer comes in motion to the near side. Gaither fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, tries to dump it off to the fullback, Austin Tremblay. That was the 270-pound tailback. It falls at his feet, incomplete. 4th down, and they'll send the field goal team onto the field.
Yeah, big Tremblay, 6'3", 270, lined up as the fullback, fake to him, and he gets to the line of scrimmage, heads to his right, and unable to complete the pass. So field goal unit on for the Bulldogs. No score here in the first quarter as LCA comes to Ironton out of Virginia. 3:57 to play.
Jed Johnson, 31-yard field goal attempt from the right hash mark. Here's the spot, and the kick is up. Plenty of leg, and it is good. 3:52 to go, and Liberty Christian draws first blood. They lead it 3-0 after the 31-yard field goal from Jed Johnson. We'll be back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle.
The moments, the images, the memories. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting. Whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams, fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee, and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
3-0 Liberty Christian on top. Jed Johnson, who just kicked the field goal, will kick it off now for the Bulldogs. The junior boots this one high down the middle of the field. Maddox Markle fields it at the 10, running straight ahead across the 20, 25, 30. Has a seam, 35, still fighting forward across the 40. Breaks a tackle, gets out to the 45-yard line. 35-yard return from Maddox Markle. He had a big return last week in the win over Shelby Valley and gives Ironton good field position here at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by Maddox Markle. Little seam opened up, got a little speed going, and close. They try to grab the ball. He's able to get at least 5-6 more yards. So Tigers good field position at their own 45, 1st and 10, 3-0 LCA over Ironton.
On the offensive line, Carter Bridges is the center. Xander Hearn, Carson Akers are the tackles. The guards. Williams is a tackle on the right side. Here's a handoff to Zane Williams. Stutter step in the backfield, slips into the open field across the 40 to the 35-yard line and spun down. Wow, it looks going to be blown up in the backfield, but just a little juke to the left and then darts upfield. Takes it down to the 37-yard line. 1st down, Fighting Tigers.
18-yard run. Nice job by Zane. He's something we didn't see because he kind of tracks. to the 37-yard.
Ben Williams and Fighting Tigers. Mason Wheeler is the tight end to the right side. Zane Williams, H-back to the right. Tyler Carmen in the backfield. Mullins in motion again. Edwards fakes the handoff to Carmen and runs right side, gets a good block, takes it across the 30, spins off a tackler to the 25, still fighting forward, breaks into the open field. He's to the 10-5 and touchdown. There is a penalty marker on the play, but Caden Edwards has taken this one 37 yards for the touchdown. Face mask is the call against Liberty Christian. That's declined, and the Fighting Tigers are on the board, and they have the lead.
Quarterback showing his athleticism as well as his strength and his speed, all on that one play. Caden Edwards, the score, 37-yard run. Ironton with the touchdown, point after coming.
They're lining up in the old swinging gate, extra point formation. You got 3 linemen. Now they're all shifting over to the right side. Beckham Waginger will attempt the extra point. 2:48 to play. 37-yard run by Caden Edwards. Bryson Mullins is the holder. He gets the ball down, and Waginger puts it up and through. Fighting Tigers answer quickly. 7-3. 2:48 to play in the first quarter. Back in 60 on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed to Lead playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
Since 2002, Abbott Home Care has been locally owned, proudly serving families across Southeast Ohio. With a team of skilled nurses, home health aides, and medical social workers, Abbott Home Care offers top quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurance plans because caring for the community is what they do best. Nationally recognized as a home care elite top agency, Abbott Home Care is where caring professionals care for our community. Visit AbbottHomeCare.com.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
7-3. Ironton on top of Liberty Christian. David Fields kicking from left to right and deep to receive is Henry Mayer and Jordan Burns. Mr. Burns. Fields approaches the ball, boots it away. It's down the middle of the field. This is going to be taken in by Burns at the 5-yard line. He'll run straight ahead, out across the 20 to the 25, and not much more than that. Coverage by the Tigers, 2:48 to go, and another offensive series for Liberty Christian.
We get stuck in that daydream phase where, we think, well, Caden's just going to be a drop-back passer, but then he's got legs. Jason, he's got wheels.
Yeah.
And he shows it right there that, hey, I've got an extra repertoire to my game. I'm not just a drop-back passer, throw screens, I can run the football, and he did show it right there. LCA back on offense, trailing Ironton 7-3.
After the Ironton kickoff. The kickoffs all season long brought to you by Liberty Bank. Liberty Christian with the ball in between the hash marks, just inside the right hash mark. Gaither in the shotgun. The single setback. That is Cowart who takes the handoff up the middle and nothing doing. Hit by Braden Lynn and dragged down to the turf after a very minimal gain. 7-3 Fighting Tigers on top. Thanks to a 2-play, 55-yard drive that took 54 seconds. Caden Edwards, 37 yards on the touchdown. Beckham Waginger's extra point makes it 7-3. That drive is a service of Patties and Pints in Ironton.
And tried to knock on that door one more time. Let's try to run between the guard and tackle. No. Tiger says no. You're going to have to go outside or throw the football.
Single wide receiver to each side of the field. Here's the fake handoff. Lynn in the backfield. He's going to sack Luke Gaither all the way back at the 10-yard line. Forward progress will spot him at about the 13, but Lynn was right there unblocked. And a big defensive stop for the junior defensive end.
Minus 12. And again, the fake handoff. And he still stayed where, Jason? In the middle.
Yep.
You got to roll out.
Yep.
The Tigers got you beat. Between the guard and tackle, they're coming straight up the football field. And when he turned around, Mr. Lynn said, welcome to Ironton.
3rd down and 21 now for LCA. Cowart the lone setback. They'll send 2 receivers to the right, the H-back to the right side as well, with Gaither lining up under center. And whistle and a flag. That's a delay of game. Another penalty. 5-yard mark-off. The pregame conversation we had with Coach Frank Rocco, he said, just philosophy-wise, we're not a 24/7, 365 football team. He said it takes us a while to get our stride, and I think we've seen that early on here with the penalties, Kevin. They've had quite a few pre-snap penalties, delay of game, false start, illegal shift.
And, well, any other team, when you line up at 275 average across the front, you're going to just run down their throats. But the Fighting Tigers, we're not any kind of team. Whistle on the field.
And we got another player that's thrown off the field.
Well, it's not a mouthpiece because he has one.
So Mason Vachrot, 5'9", 260, and a junior will check in on the offensive line, replacing Najee Brooks. Handoff goes right up the middle. This is Cowart, and he'll get out across the 12, 13-yard line. Nothing doing there, and it's 4th and a ton. 4th and Roanoke now for Liberty Christian. Punt team comes out once again. Jet Johnson. Tyler Carman now deep to receive the kick for the Fighting Tigers. He's standing right on the Tiger Head logo at midfield. Johnson with his heels on the goal line. He'll take the snap, boots it away, end-over-end kick that's going to hit at the 43. It takes an LCA roll up near midfield and will cross the midfield stripe and be down at the 49-yard line. So good starting field position again for the Fighting Tigers. 1st and 10 from their own 49, leading 7-3 over Liberty Christian. We have 16 seconds to play in the first quarter.
In the last series, when the LCA Bulldogs had the football, they were able to move the football, throwing the football, and kind of trickeration, running to the outside, went down the field, kicked the field goal. This series, the past series, the Tigers, they just got nasty and came after them, and they earned themselves a punt and good field position, as Jason said, at their own 49.
Edwards from the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. He wants to throw, has time, launches one down the seam, and it's picked off. At the 20-yard line, it's intercepted, overthrown, intended for Bryson Mullins, and there is Henry Mayer to make the pick.
Not enough air under that ball thrown by Caden Edwards. Kind of threw it on a rope, on a line, and didn't give Mullins enough time to kind of run underneath it and make it play. And nice defensive play by Liberty. And they needed that in a heartbeat. And they'll have the football at their own 23. Nose of the football near the 23.
Now the offense didn't get a lot of time there on the sidelines for LCA, but they're back out in what could be and should be the final play of the quarter. Single wide out to each side of the field. Single setback in the backfield, and the handoff again, and breaking a tackle. That is Nesselrot. Silas Nesselrot, the sophomore, gets out to the 29-yard line as the clock winds down to 0. 7-3, Ironton leads after 1. We're back with the second quarter after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your auto insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. We work with many national insurance companies, and we give you choices. Plus, we're your local source for your homeowner's insurance coverage too. Be sure to ask about our auto home discount packages available. Sheer Mountain Insurance. Call 740-532-8755.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co. LLC. Used with permission.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Second quarter ready to start. Ironton up 7-3. Liberty Christian with the football, second down and 3 yards to go. Two receivers to the left, single setback in the backfield. Fake handoff. Gaither wants to throw, fires across the middle. The pass is going to be caught. Nope, incomplete. Swatted away by Bryson Mullins on a tight end route, looking for Sam Dunmeyer down the right hash mark. So it's third down now for LCA.
Excellent coverage by Bryson. A half a step on him, did the receiver have, but Bryson Mullins blessed with that defensive ability to reach and knock it away. And that's going to bring up a third and short for LCA. And they need this first down to continue on offense because, again, the Tigers obviously threw an interception the past offensive series, but LCA trying to keep this drive going. Second quarter.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Gaither wants to throw again. Looks right, left, fires to the right side. The pass is incomplete. Not sure who he was looking for, but the closest person there was Ashton Lane. I think maybe Jordan Burns was the intended target. So it's fourth down, and the punt team will come out once again on fourth down and 2 yards to go. Jet Johnson in punt formation. Tyler Carman deep to receive. Johnson back at the 14. Tyler Carman standing on the Ironton 40. Low snap, one hop to Johnson, picks it up, kicks it away, end over end. Tyler Carman calls for the fair catch and makes it at the 42. So here comes the Ironton offense once again, leading 7-3 here in the second quarter, 11:42 to play.
I'm sure Caden has went over and talked to the offensive coordinator. Hey, take a little bit off that football. Your guy was open and a little bit overthrown, and okay. You got to have a short memory as a quarterback, right, Jason?
Yeah,
so
you do.
Let's get back out there and let's take this football down the field. 11:42 second quarter is Ironton 7, LCA 3.
Kylan Grace is in as the halfback. He'll be on the left side of Caden Edwards. Tyler Carman late to get on the field. He'll be a receiver, slot receiver to the left, and now he'll bunch up on the left side. Goes in motion to the right. Fake handoff to Grace. Edwards with the keeper running up the middle. Nothing doing there as he is brought down at the 41-yard line. No gain. Second down and 10.
A lot of motion between the Tigers running backs, 25 and 26. They're trying to get the eye levels of LCA to kind of look the other way. They did not. They stayed home and made the play. Second and 10.
Jace Williams, left guard. Caleb Jacobs, left tackle. Carter Bridges at center. Shotgun formation for Edwards. Zane Williams behind him. Mullins goes in motion to the right side. Edwards will take and toss to Zane. Flag on the play. That's going to be motion. Zane hits the sidelines, tackled across the 45 to the 47, but they'll call illegal motion or illegal shift against the Fighting Tigers.
The Tigers going in motion and turning upfield before the ball is snapped. That's a no-no. Be a penalty, which, of course, LCA will be happy to move the Tigers back on this play.
It will now be second down and 15 as they spot it from the 42 to the 37. Maddox Markle, the wide receiver, to the left. Braden Baker to the right. Split backs, Tyler Carman on the right side of Caden Edwards, who takes the snap and looks to throw. Edwards rolling right, back to the left, throws it near side. The pass is incomplete. Sliding down in front of Bryson Mullins was Jaden Cowart. He thought he had the pick, but the official right there eyeballing it said no, it hit the turf. Incomplete.
And again, give the official credit. He's standing about 7 yards from the play, looking dead at it, and so they trapped the football. Nonetheless, third down and 15 for the Tigers.
Edwards in a shotgun. Carman on his right hip. Two receivers right, one left. Edwards takes and rolls to the right side. Looks to throw. Here comes the pressure. Stutter step in the backfield. Now he tucks it and runs across midfield. He is popped hard. His helmet flies off. He goes out of bounds, but does have the first down. Boy, he took a shot right there on the sidelines. But he gets right back up, grabs the helmet. I think he's got to come out for a play, right? When your helmet comes off?
It came off and out of bounds.
That's a good point. Good point.
So I think if he started to come back out there, we might see another quarterback.
Yeah, we do.
Out.
Brock Biggs has come out on the field.
But is it just me, or did the defensive back launch himself?
Yeah.
He launched himself in the air to make that tackle. Nonetheless, first down, new quarterback.
That's Brock Biggs, the sophomore, in the shotgun. High snap, so he's going to have to run. Comes to the near side, stiff arms a defender at the 45. He'll be brought down to the 44. Flag comes in from the back judge all the way back from the 20. He threw that flag about 20 yards. And we're getting a hold against the Fighting Tigers. Another penalty that's going to back them up. So the flag, or the penalty happened at the 45 of Liberty Christian. They'll back it up to the 45 of Ironton. It will now be first down and 19.
Close to a 11-yard penalty. Nonetheless, still, second down.
Edwards is back in. Shotgun formation. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Tyson Cox being one of those, the H-back. Now he shifts over to the right side. Tyler Carman on the right hip of Caden Edwards. LCA coming with the blitz. Edwards rolls right. Here comes the pressure from the backside. Dumps this one off. It is caught by Tyson Cox, who makes the catch at midfield. Spins off a tackler. Fights forward. Gets into LCA territory and is brought down to the 47. Well, I tell you, Henry Mayer from his cornerback position with a bead on Caden Edwards nearly chased him down, but Edwards was able to dump that one off. Is it second or third down? The stick says second. The board says second. Is that right? Yeah, I think so because of the first down run from Caden Edwards. So second down and 11. Two receivers to the right. Edwards from the shotgun. Here comes Mullins in motion. Fakes the handoff to him. Edwards runs to the right side. Cuts upfield. Hit in the middle of the field and tackled for a loss of 1 back to the 48-yard line. And one of Liberty Christian's players, Austin Tremblay, lost his helmet. He will have to come off the field. Third down and a long 11 for the Fighting Tigers in Liberty Christian territory.
Amount of yards gained on this third down play will let us know if they are going to go for it on fourth down. But again, you got to have a good third down play to give yourself an opportunity to make a good play call. So third and 11 for the Tigers.
9:07 to play. Clock rolls here in the second quarter. 7-3 Ironton on top. Edwards from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. And he tries to ride that wave of the blockers. The offensive lineman doesn't get a whole lot. He'll get down to the 42-yard line where it will be fourth down.
5-yard pickup by Caden Edwards. And again, your defense playing well, so let's play field position, says Coach Pendleton. Let's punch it and kick this ball back and try to pin them deep and put that defense of yours back on the football field, which has been doing very well, holding this LCA team to just 3 points here in the first half.
Bryson Mullins at the 45 in formation. Henry Mayer standing back at the 10 for LCA. Mullins, little pooch kick, wobbler that Mayer will field at the 9, calls for the fair catch, and that's where LCA will set up first down and 10. 7-3 still is our score. 8:18 to play in the first half. Ironton with the lead.
Sorry, Jace. Defensive battle against this big offensive line, and again, the defense doing just enough against the Fighting Tigers to put the brakes on the offense, if you will. And again, that defense was played really well in the first half. Ironton comes back on the football field with a 7-3 lead, 8:18 to play here, second quarter.
Much different game than last week. It was 35-0 at the end of the quarter, first quarter last week. Here's 7-3. All right, LCA hustles back out onto the field. Play clock is at 11, and they're just now getting to the line of scrimmage. Will they get this play off? It's Nesselrod in the backfield, still shifting around. Gaither under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to throw. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage and dropped back at the 4-yard line. Was that Jacob Hughes? Jacob Hughes with the blitz on the outside.
It was not expected by the quarterback. As soon as he took his 3 straight drop, he stood up and bam, the defender was right there in a heartbeat. And the spot is at the looks like a 3-yard line.
3-yard line. I wonder how much the fact that they had to hustle to get that snap off kind of threw them off a little bit. I mean, they got to the line with 10 seconds and they just had to hurry and shift. Single set back in the backfield is Tremblay. And he takes the handoff. The big man is cut down at the line of scrimmage, falls forward to about the 5. 3rd down and long coming up. And it was Ethan Sutton getting up from the bottom of the pile there for the Fighting Tigers.
The big guy got the ball in the backfield, did a little jump cut to the right, and that was just enough time. His jump cut takes about 5 seconds. So it gave the defense plenty of time to get to him before that big 6'3", 270 frame got to them. So football just outside the 5. We'll call it the 6. And it's, 3rd down and a bunch.
3rd and 12. Play clock at 8. And now Gaither lines up in a shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right. One comes in motion that way and whistles again. Illegal procedure called against Liberty Christian. You can't back it up much further. He'll go half the distance to the goal here. They're going to spot it back to the 3. Tremblay comes back to the field. Gaither gets the play call from the sidelines.
I'm going to start looking for Hughes. I see him creeping up. He's coming.
He's over there.
There he is. Okay, he's on the line of scrimmage. Guess what, Jason?
He's coming?
He's coming.
Shotgun formation again. Gaither takes and rolls to the near side. Sets up and throws downfield. The pass is caught at the 15-yard line. Fighting forward to the 16. That is still short of the first down, as the pass was caught by Jordan Burns. Baker and Williams on the tackle for the Fighting Tigers. So a 4th down.
11-yard pick. He had to squeeze that ball in there.
Yeah.
He had to put something on it because there was a black jersey sitting there saying, I think I got this INT. And that was just that close. It could have been a pick. But back to receive the punt, Caden Edwards standing near midfield. The punt should come about from the 5.
Jed Johnson with the kick. It is a high kick. Edwards fields it. Drops it at the 48. Just has to jump on the football. Had he not, Henry Mayer was right there. So the ball fumbled back to the 46, and that's where the Tigers will set up 1st down and 10.
Ironton defense continues to impress. Even on the field goal drive from LCA, they still look good and made the defense hold them to 3. But since then, it's just been lights out D for the Fighting Tigers, and the 37-yard touchdown run, the only thing outstanding offensively for the Fighting Tigers thus far in this first half, and that was, of course, a big run, big play.
Zane Williams in the pistol set tailback formation behind Caden Edwards with 2 receivers to the right. Edwards fakes the pitch, runs up the middle across midfield, 45-40. He cuts back at the 35-30. He's to the 25, slips a tackle, 20, 15, count them off, 10-5 and touchdown. Caden Edwards with a 54-yard touchdown run, and the Fighting Tigers are on the board again.
Yep, as they say, there goes that man, Caden Edwards, matching his 37-yard earlier touchdown run with a 54-yard scamper. There goes those lights, Jason.
Yeah.
There goes those new lights. 5:48 to play here, second quarter.
13-3, Ironton. The old swinging gate extra point again. Bryson Mullins standing in the shotgun. He's going to send Brock Biggs in motion to the right and takes the snap. Mullins runs to the right, fakes the pass, now throws to the end zone. It's caught for the 2-point try, Maddox Markle. 5:47 to play in the first half, and Ironton has gone up 15-3 over Liberty Christian. Back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers. State champs last year and ready to do it again.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
This football season, there's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
The orange out here at the tank. David Fields ready to kick it away. Ironton kickoff all season long. Brought to you by Liberty Bank. Crowd across the way fired up. Capacity crowd across the way. The covered section. Fields kicking to Mayer. And Jordan Burns. It will be a high short kick that's going to hit at the 18. Bounces up. Burns fields it at the 15. He'll run to the near side. Now cuts upfield. Oh, he had a seam, but it was closed quickly by Tyler Carmen, who brings him down. If Carmen doesn't make that tackle, Burns may be gone. But he gets out to the 30-yard line. Where they're going, right on the 30.
Again, Ironton answers its big defensive performance on the last offensive LCA series with a touchdown by Caden Edwards, and they're right back out there. LCA, let's see. Again, we saw them go back to the middle a little bit there in that last offensive series. A little pop pass. Let's see if they try to go outside and get something else going. Leave that interior line to the Fighting Tigers alone.
Burns wide left, Mayer wide right. Tremblay, the H-back to the left, now shifts over to the right side. Fumble on the snap. And I think the quarterback may have picked it up. Luke Gaither jumped on it. That's going to be a loss back to the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 12. Ironton on the board again after a one-play 54-yard drive run by Caden Edwards of 54 yards. It took 10 seconds. The pass for 2. Mullins to Markle makes it 15-3. The Ironton scoring drive is a service of the Armory Smokehouse.
5:22 running clock here in the second quarter. LCA needs to get something going and not get this ball back to the Tigers with at least 3 minutes and change here to go. 2nd down and 12.
Hayden Amendola has checked in as a wide receiver. He's to the left side with Henry Mayer. 2 receivers to the right. Burns goes in motion. A couple of fake handoffs. Swing pass out to Burns, who makes the catch, and is popped immediately by Braden Baker back at the 26-yard line. Tiger defense read that one perfectly.
Fooled no one. Braden Baker saw that the entire way, and more importantly, made the tackle right there. So the spot just short of the 26. We'll call it the 26. 2-yard loss.
3rd down and 15 for the Bulldogs. What do they dial up here? That first drive, they had a 6-play drive. The second drive, they got a field goal, but since then, the Tiger defense has stood strong, needing a big 3rd down stop here. Gaither from the shotgun again, 2 receivers each way. He'll take the snap, fires a pass out to the near side where it goes off the fingertips of Jaden Cowarts and incomplete. Zane Williams was right there, so I don't think he was getting very far.
Aiden Hensley lost his helmet on that defensive play, but he is okay. And more importantly, the Tigers' clock stops. Punt forthcoming.
4th straight series that ends in a punt for Liberty Christian. 4:09 to play in the first half. Tigers up 15-3. Jet Johnson in punt formation back at the 11. Tyler Carmen deep to receive at the Ironton 41. Good snap back to Johnson. The kick is away. Spiraling kick that's going to hit at midfield. It kicks back and takes an Ironton roll all the way back to the 43-yard line. The Tigers are going to have great field position in LCA territory.
The consistency of the defense the entire game. I mean, you can't say enough. I mean, just doing enough just to keep the quarterback off balance. And, again, no running game for this LCA football team. And again, Caden Edwards was with 2 home runs, if you will, 37 and 54, and they're right back out there with great field position and plenty of time. 4:01 to play, second quarter, and they lead 14-3.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here's a flanker screen out to Bryson Mullins, who makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle, gets out across the 40, or down across the 40, I should say. Brought down at the 38. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. The Tigers hustling to the line of scrimmage. The hurry-up offense. Zane Williams is the tailback. Braden Baker wide to the right side. Mullins in a slot that way. Nobody is on. Now they kind of creep out on Mullins there. Maddox Markle wide to the left side. Here's Edwards handing off to Zane right up the middle. Zane fights forward, spins across the 25 and down, or 35 and down to the 31-yard line. That's good for a Fighting Tiger first down. Another first down brought to you by Anderson & Anderson, attorneys at law.
7-yard pickup for the Fighting Tigers and 7-yard pickup for Zane, his 3rd carry of the game.
Kylan Grace checks in for Zane.
He had to fight to keep that ball from Caden. Yeah. Caden was like, I'm going to keep this myself.
2 receivers right, 1 left again. Kylan Grace in the pistol set tailback formation. Cox comes in motion, right to left. Edwards takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks right, passes this one out in front. Mullins dives down and makes the catch at the 32, so that's going to be a loss of 1, actually. That sets up 2nd down and 11 for the Fighting Tigers. 2:44. Clock rolls.
LCA just happy that Caden didn't run that football.
You're right.
It's like, good, he threw it.
Baker and sorry, Kevin.
That was just 2nd and 11.
Baker and Mullins, the receivers to the left. Edwards from the shotgun. Claps his hands, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Here comes the pressure. Edwards has to run. He has the ball poked out of his hands, and the ball is loose, and it looks like he somehow had it fall right in his stomach.
Fell right into his stomach.
Whew. Is that what you call a fortuitous bounce?
Yes, a very fortuitous bounce, because I thought it was going to bounce from his stomach back to the defender, but it fell back to him.
Another loss back to the 33. 3rd down and 13 for the Fighting Tigers. Under 2 to play. Baker, wide right.
Sorry, he tried to run, but he didn't tuck it away.
Yeah.
He was running with that ball like a taco or a burrito in his hand, and it just came right out. You got to tuck that burrito away in the armpit.
Yeah, I'm not running with a burrito.
Okay, no.
Timeout, Tigers. 60-second break. We'll be back after this on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Got some spare time? Then how about a trip to Spare Time Recreation? There are so many things to do. You can skate, you can bowl, you can play laser tag till your heart's content. Spend some spare time in the game room and take a break from all the fun at the snack bar. And then if you have any more spare time, you can do it all over again. Check about booking Spare Time Recreation for a party. Just call 740-533-1222. That's 740-533-1222. And spend some spare time at Spare Time Recreation Center, 1216 South 3rd Street, Ironton.
Get game day ready at Koon's Corner, 1412 South 3rd Street in Ironton. From custom t-shirt designs to the best selection of Fighting Tiger apparel, they've got your hometown spirit covered. And while you're there, step inside Sip & Shop, Ironton's only coffee cafe, serving up craft coffee, ice refreshers, and more. Whether you're repping the Tigers or just relaxing with your favorite drink, Koon's Corner is your spot. Kevin, Amy, and the crew at Koon's Corner say, go Big I.
24 minutes are in the books. Now it's time for the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report. Powered by BC Tool Rental in Ironton. Now, back to the stadium with Jason Philyaw and Kevin Anthony.
Not quite at halftime yet. Closing in on that. Caden Edwards from the shotgun on 3rd and long. Quarterback draw, running right up the middle. He is hit at the 30. He'll get past the initial line of scrimmage, but not much more after that.
29 is the spot, so 4 yards is the carry. And again, with it 122, you expect that they'll go for it here on 4th down. 4th and 8? Yep, 4th and 8.
And the clock winding down to 1:10. Liberty Christian has already taken 2 timeouts. They did that in the first quarter. 17 seconds on the play clock.
Tigers with the whole wide side of the field to their right. Let's give it to Caden Edwards and assisted blocking, and let's run.
Edwards again from the shotgun, takes the snap and rolls to the right side. Looks downfield. He's going to launch one to the corner of the end zone for Baker. He jumps high, makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Tigers. 29 yards on the touchdown pass from Caden Edwards to Braden Baker on fourth down. It's 21-3 Ironton.
He says, the only thing I haven't done offensively in this first half is throw a TD. And that's exactly what he did. And Braden Baker dialed him up, said, I'm open. Throw me the ball. And he did. 29 yards and the third touchdown of the first half for the Fighting Tigers.
The old swinging gate extra point formation. It worked well the first couple of times, once with an extra point, the other with a 2-point try. And now they line up for the standard point after try. Beckham Waginger on to attempt that kick. Bryson Mullins, the holder. Good snap, good spot, and the kick is up, and it's good. WAG with the PAT. 22-3 Fighting Tigers with 45 seconds to play in the first half. And don't forget, they get the football to start the second half.
Again, the Tigers answer offensively. Kind of sputtered as they started off with this drive. -3, -2. A little smaller yardage gain, and then Caden Edwards is bagging tricks, this time with his arm, and finding shake and bake. Braden Baker in the end zone with a big catch and the touchdown. So 45 seconds. Kickoff forthcoming for the Fighting Tigers. And Jason, I'm going to get into your history books. When is the last time LCA was down 22-3?
Yeah, you got to go back 3 years at least, right? And they haven't lost a game in 3 years. Back-to-back state championships. Ironton is on the board again after a 6-play, 43-yard drive that took 3:16 off the clock. 29-yard touchdown pass from Caden Edwards to Braden Baker. The extra point kick by Beckham Waginger makes it 22-3 with 45 seconds to play in the half. This scoring drive is a service of Patties and Pints in Ironton. It's really cool. You like that? I mean, just the orange lights and... You knew when we went to green last year for that game against the Canadian team.
Got to have that.
Yep.
Got to have that.
So Liberty Christian will get the ball with 45 seconds to play, down 22-3. David Fields with the Ironton kickoff, brought to you by Liberty Bank. This is a high short kick that's going to go out of bounds. That went way out of bounds. Liberty Christian has not had a lot of success offensively since their scoring drive that resulted in a field goal. 3 plays and a punt, 3 plays and a punt, 3 plays and a punt. Stop me if you've heard this before. 3 plays and a punt. 12 plays and 4 punts. 45 seconds to play, and the ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line where it went out of bounds. So what will the Bulldogs do here? They'll send Luke Gaither in at quarterback, shotgun formation with Jaden Cowart on his left hip, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Cowart takes the handoff, big hole right side. He gets it across the 40, 45, and out to the 46-yard line. Gain of about 8, 2nd down and 2, and right to the line of scrimmage comes Liberty Christian. Gaither from the shotgun again. Takes the snap, looks right, fires right. The pass is tipped and incomplete, nearly picked off by Brock Biggs on a pass intended right past the sticks at midfield. But Biggs put his hands up there and nearly pulled that one down. Tip pass falls short, incomplete. 3rd down and 2 yards to go. We have an injured player for LCA, and that is Sam Dunmeyer, who was the intended target on that one.
Yeah, the defender of Ironton kind of landed on him and looked like he hopefully lost his breath there, so he walks off under his own power. He's pointing to his diaphragm there.
Yeah, that's no fun when you get the wind knocked out of you. I promise you. All right, 3rd down and 2. LCA needs a first down here. They need 6 feet, 25 seconds to go. Gaither takes the shotgun snap. Here comes the pressure. A screen pass to the left side is going to be caught. And out across midfield into Ironton territory goes Roman Aronson. Aronson with a first down reception to the 45. That's the first down since the first quarter for Liberty Christian. Clock is down to 17 seconds, and a timeout has been called by LCA. If I'm not mistaken, that's their final timeout, right? They took two in that first quarter.
In the first quarter, yeah. Ironton trying to rest a couple of defensive players here on this particular series, and a little positive yardage here with 17 seconds of play, and that, of course, their last timeout.
Stick around. We have our halftime report, the BC Tool Rental halftime report. We'll have a recap of the first half. We'll have stats, and we'll be joined by the new superintendent of Ironton City Schools, Summer McCorkle. And we'll have some cookie brownie things, I guess.
She's doing it again.
Yep. First down and 10, 17 seconds to go. Gaither taking, rolling to the near side. He is hit in the backfield. He's going to be slung down to the turf by Mason Wheeler back at the 48. And LCA looks like they're just going to take this one to the half. The clock is stopped with 6 seconds. I know they had problems with the clock, and there it hits down to 0. They had problems with the clock in the first couple of games. There's a problem with the scoreboard there. But we've reached the half with Ironton trailing early, but 21 unanswered to go up 21-3 at the half. Again, stick around at halftime. We'll have our BC Tool Rental halftime report. Recapping the first half stats. We'll have some scores from last night's games, and we'll talk with Summer McCorkle, the new superintendent at Ironton City Schools. That's coming up after this timeout. 21-3 Fighting Tigers on top on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle.
Your college experience should be built just for you, supporting everything you value most. That's why Ohio University delivers the high-quality education we're known for right here on our southern campus. Whether you're a full-time student or working full-time, Ohio's affordable, flexible degrees are always in demand in our community and can take you anywhere. Earn a degree in your own backyard on your own terms and move your career and your community forever forward. Learn more at ohio.edu/southern.
Since 1871, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home has been a steady presence in the Ironton community. Family owned by John Baker and his family since 1962, they've provided compassionate care and trusted service for generations. Located at 1108 South 6th Street, O'Keefe Baker is proud to support Ironton Fighting Tiger sports and the young men and women who represent our town with pride. O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, honoring traditions, supporting our community, and cheering on the Tigers every step of the way.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
Got some spare time? Then how about a trip to Spare Time Recreation? There are so many things to do. You can skate, you can bowl, you can play laser tag till your heart's content. Spend some spare time in the game room and take a break from all the fun at the snack bar. And then if you have any more spare time, you can do it all over again. Check about booking Spare Time Recreation for a party. Just call 740-533-1222. That's 740-533-1222. And spend some spare time at Spare Time Recreation Center, 1216 South 3rd Street, Ironton.
This is the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report.
Back at Tanks Memorial Stadium in Ironton, halftime here at the Tank. Final game of the Gridiron Classic. Busy, busy day, some great football games, and right now Ironton fans excited that they lead the defending two-time state champion in Virginia 22-3 at the break. Jason Filliot, Kevin Anthony with you on the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report. Take a look at the scoring recap. First half scoring recap is brought to you by Jim Howard & Son, Body Shop and Towing. Liberty Christian got the football first. 6 plays in the drive, but they had to punt. Ironton, 3 and outs. Liberty Christian got the football at the Ironton 42 after a nice return. They drove down the field. The offense stalled, so the field goal team comes out, and Jed Johnson boots a 31-yard field goal, capping an 8-play, 28-yard drive that took 3:05 off the clock. Liberty Christian grabs a 3-0 lead over Ironton, 3:52 to play in the first quarter. Ironton wasted no time answering that score. 2 plays in the scoring drive that started at the 45-yard line. 37-yard touchdown by Caden Edwards. Caps a 2-play, 55-yard drive that took 54 seconds off the clock. 7-3 after the extra point kick by Beckham Waginger. That came at the 2:48 mark. Then that's when the offense for Liberty Christian just kind of went into the closet for a while. They stalled 3 plays and a punt. Ironton with the first play from scrimmage, an interception, a pass thrown over Bryson Mullins' head, picked off by Henry Mayer to give the ball back to the Bulldogs, but another 3-and-out for LCA. Ironton punted on the next series. The Bulldogs, again, 3 plays and a punt, like the chorus line, 1-2-3 kick. That's what their drives were like at that point. And Ironton took over at the 46-yard line, their own 46, with 5:58 to play in the first half. 54-yard touchdown run from Caden Edwards on the first play. Caps a 1-play, 54-yard drive, 10 seconds off the clock. The Tigers went for 2, and they got the 2-point try. Bryson Mullins passes to the end zone. Maddox Markle makes the reception. It's 15-3, 5:48 to play in the first half. Tigers weren't done, though. Another 3-and-out by LCA gives the ball to the Tigers at the Liberty Christian 43-yard line. This time a longer drive. 6 plays, 43 yards, 3:16 off the clock. The drive ended on 4th down when Caden Edwards threw a pass into the right corner of the end zone for Braden Baker. Shake and bake with a touchdown reception. Extra point kick by Beckham Waginger made it 22-3 with 45 seconds to play in the first half. LCA got the ball at the 38-yard line after the kickoff went out of bounds. They had a 4-play drive, but on a situation they had it in Ironton territory, quarterback Luke Gaither dropped back. He was sacked by Mason Wheeler, and that brought the first half to a close. 21-3, Ironton with the lead over, 22-3, Ironton with the lead over Liberty Christian at the half. That scoring recap brought to you by Jim Howard & Son, Body Shop and Towing. We will be back after this timeout on the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report. We'll talk with Summer McCorkle, the new superintendent at Ironton City Schools, and we'll do that after this break here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle.
Glockner's annual Ultimate Tailgate event is here, and you can make the buy of the year with special event savings and Glockner's lowest live market prices on the season's best inventory. We make it easy to shop because we never inflate our prices in hopes of winning a negotiating contest. No tricks, games, or hidden fees. Plus, get a cash offer for your trade above current market value in less than 15 minutes during the Ultimate Tailgate event.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station. We're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Now back to the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report.
Tanks Memorial Stadium, 22-3. Ironton with the lead over Liberty Christian. Jason Filiot, Kevin Anthony along with you here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and now joined by the new superintendent at Ironton City Schools, Summer McCorkle. Welcome to Ironton. How have things been for you?
Thank you, Jason, and thank you for having me here this evening. I want to start off by saying it's a true honor and privilege to be the new superintendent at Ironton City Schools, and I'm thrilled to be here tonight with you.
How's it been for you so far?
I am truly thankful to the community and the district. Everyone has been very welcoming and warm in my first few weeks here. The student body is fantastic.
You hit the ground running, didn't you?
I
you
did.
Had to. You had to be going full speed when you hit the ground.
Yes, absolutely. You just jump in. I knew there were some critical needs that needed to be addressed, and I'm doing a lot of what I say listening, gathering facts, making sure that we know what we're doing well in our excellence. We do. We have excellence in our athletic programs, excellence in our academic programs. So where do we need to keep growing that, supporting it, but also areas of improvement.
You talk about the 3 A's, your 3 A's. Can you kind of expand on that and what you want to improve in those particular areas?
Absolutely. So at Ironton City Schools, everything we do comes with preparing our students for success once they leave our doors, both in their careers or college or what they're going to do with their lives, their personal lives. So we want to prepare them to be the best that they can be, and really learning about Tiger Pride being excellence not just in athletics, but also in our academics, just as you said, in the arts, and focusing on what are those high-quality instructional methods and teaching that we can continue to improve and refine to grow our students in the best that they can be.
What were some of the things that you wanted to take a laser focus at and maybe improve? I'm sure you had a list of things when you came in here. What was at the top of the list that you really wanted to focus in on and improve?
I always like to do an inventory of our curriculum, ensuring it's aligned to academic standards, as well as an inventory of our materials, what we're using, and our data, ensuring that we have the right assessments to know where our students are so that we can know where they need to improve, how we can support them, as well as how we can support our teachers and the best professional development and resources that we can provide to them at the district level.
What about some of the challenges that you face in a school this size? And I know that some of the funding, educational-wise, has been an issue, not here, but all around. Is that a big, super challenge for you?
It is. I'm finding the funding crisis across Southeast Ohio is impacting us all, that all of the rural schools and schools in Appalachia are really needing to band together as far as advocating for our needs at the State House and with the legislature. So that is an area of priority for me representing the district to ensure that we continue to get our local and state funding.
Are you seeing, a lot of schools in the area that are doing that
Yes.
are wanting to do the same thing?
Yes, I see a grassroots movement moving forward to help also educate our community on what is happening at the State House. So that's an area of focus. But one thing, Jason, I would say is my biggest enemy, or not enemy, but challenge coming in is a mindset that we often face, and that is the mindset of indifference, or that it's always been this way, or we can't solve this problem, we just have to accept it. And that's my biggest challenge, is overcoming that, because through leadership, through collaboration and working together, we can overcome that. We can work together to make a difference in those areas that maybe we haven't been able to do before.
There's an old saying that I use quite a bit. If you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. Mm-hmm. Right? So it's about changing that and having that right attitude moving forward, right?
Exactly.
I know, like, one of your first, it may have been your first board meeting, we got the good news about the athletic facility, I think what's the actual terminology for it? Student Wellness Center, that's what it is. And I think there were some challenges behind that as well, but we got that good news that's going forward. Do you have an update on that project?
Yes, we are excited that the building itself should be delivered around November. And we're hopeful that we will be having an opening ceremony around February.
That soon? Or that quick? Oh, wow.
Yes, it could be. That's best case scenario.
Right.
As well, we all know that sometimes
weather doesn't cooperate around here.
Exactly. We have some rough winters, as well as different supply issues with supply chains and all of those things that have to be also factored into the timeline. But ideally, we're looking by spring to have that Student Wellness Center open.
That is awesome. Now, what will be involved in that? I mean, I know you have to have some certain things as far as academics and handicap accessible, all that stuff. So what actually goes into that, and what kind of a facility are we looking at here?
Well, we're excited that we're going to have space for our mental health providers. We contract with NECO So that'll be a nice space for our students to be able to access mental health supports. We'll have office there with a lobby. We will also have access to restrooms, which is required. And then there will be a recreational area that will be open for us to have physical fitness as well within the facility.
Where is that going to be located?
As of now, it will still be located as it was in the original. This is the first phase of a 3-phased athletic complex. So it will be right here adjacent to Tank Memorial Stadium.
Okay, very cool, very cool. What else is on your mind as far as academics in Ironton High School and middle school and all the schools here at Ironton City Schools? Anything else that you want to touch on?
We are doing many things, implementing a new curriculum for our reading in grades K through 8. So there is a heavy focus on implementing that new curriculum. So that's exciting. A heavy focus on early literacy in our K3 band with our new principal, Mrs. Freeman, and she has led literacy improvement and special education improvement in other districts and been incredibly successful. So we're looking forward to her leadership at the building level, as well as at the high school, expanding our CCP options, working with Collins Career Tech Center to expand our career tech pathways options as well. So in K through 12, we have many areas of improvement that we're excited and looking forward to grow.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get excited about the things we see here out on the football field and the lights and the scoreboard and everything. But I think academics, that's what it's all about, and that's you grow that, and that's where you get a lot of educational stuff and studying and growing that way. And when you expand that, you're doing really good things. So, is it fun to be here on a Friday night? I mean,
Jason,
just this environment.
You are hard-pressed to find any other high school stadium in the nation on a Friday night or on a Saturday, as we are here tonight, that has this electric atmosphere. This is something incredibly special that I'm blessed to be a part of, and I really do want to thank Schmidt Family Restaurants for sponsoring this for us, as well as Coach Pendleton, his staff, our district staff, our board members, our community members. I know many have been working very long days and nights to make this event happen. This Premier Classic is showcasing some of the best talent in the nation in high school football. And how awesome that Ironton has the opportunity to do this. And I'm thankful for those who have put that together for us here.
Yeah, it's been a great one this week, and in the past it has been as well. Was it difficult putting on that Ironton coat or Ironton shirt? When people come from outside, they're like, oh, I can't wait to put that thing on and be part of this.
Jason, from the moment that I was offered this position by the Board of Education, I was thrilled to put on my Tiger gear, and I have not looked back.
There we go. Now we're talking.
I am thrilled to be here.
That's awesome. Well, we appreciate you taking some time. We look forward to great things in the classroom under your leadership as superintendent, and we're just excited moving forward and wish you best of luck moving forward.
Well, thank you, Jason, and I wanted to stress that, we have some of the best teachers here, families, and a strong community, and our students are achieving great things, and I'm super proud of our Tiger tradition, and I'm focused on even greater things to happen in the future. So thank you for having me here.
We're excited. Thank you, and we'll continue conversation down the road, too. So we appreciate it. Good to see you.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you. Simon McCorkle, the superintendent at Ironton City Schools. We're going to take a timeout right now, and we'll come back with more on the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
You've been listening to the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report, powered by BC Tool Rental in Ironton. Stick around. The second half is just minutes away on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers football, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
The moments, the images, the memories.
They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting, whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
22-3, Ironton with a lead over Liberty Christian here at halftime. Jason Filion, Kevin Anthony along with you. Good to chat with the new superintendent, Summer McCorkle. You got to meet her for the first time, right?
Yes, awesome. Love to see and hear the words she has to say and her insight on the future of Ironton, and not coming in with just stale ideals. She's ready to rock and roll.
Absolutely excited about. All right, let's take a look at the first half statistics if you got them. They are powered by Buckeye Monument Company in Ironton.
And again, we thought that the combination of Luke Gaither and Jaden Cowart would be enough for this team to kind of muddle through here in the first half to find themselves, as this is their first game of the season, scrimmage game last week. Start with the quarterback. Luke Gaither came into tonight, throwing 7 of 15, passing 49 yards, and, of course, throwing the INT. The Fighting Tigers, again, held him to 49 yards. Rushing, he's been sacked quite a few times. 5 rushes totaling negative 26. The running back, Jaden Coward, 5'11", senior, 180, had 6 carries for only 23 yards. Tremblay, the big 6'3", 270-pound fullback, he had 2 carries for 4. And Nesselrod had 1 rush for 6, excuse me. So rushing tonight, adding the negative totals together, 47 for 7, and passing 49. So 55 total yards for LCA in the first half. Ironton, Caden Edwards, 5 of 8 passing, throwing the interception, 44 yards, including a 29-yard touchdown hookup. Braden Baker. He did it on his legs, rushing 8 times for 109 yards, touchdown runs of 37 and 54. Yes, and they were both electric. He had 109 yards rushing and accounted for 153 of the Fighting Tigers' yards. Zane Williams, 3 rushes for 29. Receiving core, Braden Baker, 2 catches for 32, including that 29-yard touchdown run. Tyson Cox, 1 catch for 8, and Bryson Mullins, 2 catches for 4. And again, that touchdown catch, I should say, for Braden Baker was for 29 yards. Ironton, 182 total, passing 44, rushing 138. And again, it's been kind of short field, so to speak, Jason, and a couple of thrown in interception. But then again, talk about the defense. Wow, the defense lights out, holding 3 points, total points to LCA, and then about 55 total yards in the first half.
Talking about a team that scored 44 last week in their scrimmage. They also were 40-plus in their state championship game, a dominant win last year. I know that was last year's team, and you talked about the deficit. Our man, James Collier, did the research for us. The last time Liberty Christian faced a size deficit like this, November 8th, 2019. They lost to Heritage out of Lynchburg 28-0. So you got to go back to 19 to find out the time they were trailing by this many points. And Ironton gets the ball to start the second half. Hey, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Tonight's area scoreboard is brought to you by Patties and Pints. Only one game tonight, and that was Shelby Valley in action. Shelby Valley got hammered again. Prestonsburg beat Shelby Valley 44-7. Ironton beat him 63-0 last week, 44-7. Prestonsburg over Shelby Valley, who falls to 0-2. Other games of note, Wheelersburg came from behind and beat Cincinnati McNicholas, Ironton's opponent next week, by a score of 10-7. Ironton will play Canisius out of New York. They're off. They will open next Friday. Jackson over Gallia Academy 56-3. It was Uniontown of Pennsylvania getting a win, first of the season. They beat Perry Traditional Academy 12-18. They have Purcell Marion next week, trying to get their first win of the season. Our area scoreboard brought to you by the Armory Smokehouse. Fighting Tigers are going to get the ball to start the second half of tonight's game. What are we looking for here in the second half? More of the same for the Fighting Tigers, especially defensively. And Liberty Christian just trying to find something that works offensively.
And again, you see this LCA team. They've got athletes. They've got size. They've got a little bit of speed. We haven't seen the quarterback run the ball with any type of authority, so we don't expect the 6'3", 180-pound frame to do that. So you can't do what you can, but they can line up 300 yards of total power of big guys and still try to come at Ironton and try to break, what hasn't been broken in the first half. But again, you got to have some trickeration in there. You can't be stale, because if you do, you can't straight drop back because they'll come and get you. Fighting Tigers want to complete little small passes to get other guys involved offensively. So look for that. Look for, not necessarily him throwing bombs down the football field, but just little passes to get him comfortable, to get the other guys involved offensively. And, of course, I'm still looking for my big Zane train run.
Yeah.
And don't forget Tyler Carmen. Give him the ball one time. He could go.
Well, Tyler has 2 touchdowns on the season. Kylan Grace had a couple of touchdowns last week against Shelby Valley as well. About ready to start the second half. Jet Johnson kicking off for Liberty Christian, kicking off from right to left, deep to receive. Maddox Markle, Easton Cottle, and Tyler Carmen.
And these frothy fans from LCA, they need something to cheer about, because when we started, they wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just coming at you hard.
That's not in a bad way.
No,
right?
no. They was loud and boisterous, and you loved it. And they're still looking for something to cheer about. Tigers score on this drive, it's not going to be so good.
This kick bounces up. Carmen picks it up at the 5-yard line, runs to the left, cuts up field, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's got a seam. There's a flag on the play. Tyler Carmen's going to take this one across midfield, slips a tackle from the kicker, angles to the left. He's down to the 10, the 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown, but there is a flag back at the 37-yard line. He thought that ball was going to go out of bounds, and it bounced kind of awkwardly to the right. And it is a hold against the Fighting Tigers. That's the second return for a touchdown called back because of a hold. Last week, the same thing happened. Landon Thomas took a kick back for a score, but it was called back because of a hold. Tyler Carmen takes it 95 yards, but hold the phone.
Hold the phone, yes. Tigers with the holding call. But again, it shows you how electric any one of those guys can be, from Tyler Carmen, Caden Edwards to, again, Maddox Markle, any of those guys back there. And don't forget about the freshman also, who's got excellent speed to return kicks and punts if will. But again, Tigers back on offense need to answer the call and answer it early here for a score.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Here's a pass behind the line to Bryson Mullins. He's going to throw long down the far side, looking for Maddox Markle. He makes the catch at the 45-yard line, down to the 40, and spun down at the 38. Pass behind the line to Mullins, and kind of caught LCA in the corners creeping up. But he found Maddox Markle. First catch from Maddox. 1st and 10, Fighting Tigers. First down for Ironton. That is brought to you by Anderson, attorneys at law. Edwards from the shotgun. He'll hand off to Kylan Grace, running up the middle, and Grace gets across the 35 to the 34. Very short gain for him.
It'll go down as a 43-yard pass play. Bryson Mullins to Maddox Markle. Like I said, Jason, getting other people involved.
Yeah, exactly. So many different pieces and weapons. Bryson Kearns, Bryson Mullins. Killer bees to the right side. Single wide out to the left. Edwards, shotgun. Fakes the pitch, runs up the middle, and he dives forward. He was wrapped up there at the line and dove down to about the 31-yard line. Not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards. 3rd down.
Yeah, closed quickly, but he was still able to squirt free for at least a couple yards there. So 4 yards on the first couple of plays. Spot of the football's at 31, so we'll call it 3rd and 5.
Kearns and Mullins to the right side. Maddox Markle to the left. H-back right is Mason Wheeler. Pistol set tailback is Kylan Grace. Now Wheeler goes in motion to the left side. Edwards claps his hands, takes the snap, gives to Grace up the middle. Grace powering his way down across the 25, and they push him back to the 26. That's going to be good enough for a Fighting Tiger first down. injured player for Ironton. Ironton first down brought to you by Anderson & Anderson, attorneys at law. That is Carson Akers, I believe.
Power running, good blocking on that left side for the Fighting Tigers, fighting for that 5.5 yards and a first down, as we kind of see how Mr. Akers is, and hopefully he can get up under his own power as the trainers have entered onto the football field.
10 minutes, 9 seconds to play in the third quarter. Ironton 22, Liberty Christian 3. Akers does get up. He's limping a little bit, but he is leaving the field under his own power.
Kylan Grace did not carry the football in that first half. He's got 2 right off the bat here. Carries of 2 and 5 yards, helping out with that first down. First and 10, Ironton at the 26, leading here at the half, 22-3. 10 minutes to play, third quarter.
So you got Carter Bridges there on the line, Jace Williams and Caleb Jacobs on the left side. On the right side, it's Xander Hearn and Ben Williams. First and 10, Edwards from the shotgun. He'll hand off to Kylan Grace. Finds the edge. He's across the 20, down to the 15, cuts back to the 10. He's to the 5, diving down toward the goal line. He's brought down at the 1. First down and goal to go. Kylan Grace with a big run for the Fighting Tigers. Another first down all season long. Brought to you by Anderson & Anderson, attorneys at law. Ironton right to the line of scrimmage. Edwards, shotgun, pistol set, tailback is Kylan Grace. It is going to be Grace getting the handoff. He stutter steps to the left and dives across the goal line into the end zone for the Fighting Tiger touchdown. Kylan Grace with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. It is now 28-3.
Tigers answered business here to start this second half. With an excellent return by Tyler Carmen that was brought back. And again, did not phase the Fighting Tigers offensively. Drive down the football field. Hello, Kylan Grace. As his offensive exploits exerted here into the second half. And he finishes the deal with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Beckham Waginger on to attempt the extra point. Out of the hold of Bryson Mullins. Spot is down, the kick is up, and it is good. 28-29 now to 3. Fighting Tigers with a 26-point lead over Liberty Christian. We'll be back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
David Fields set to kick again for the Fighting Tigers. The kickoff brought to you by Liberty Bank. 29-3. Ironton with the lead over Liberty Christian.
To say that the Liberty Christian Academy Bulldogs backs are against the wall is an understatement. They need something to happen, and they need something to happen quick.
Kick is going to be taken in on the run by Henry Mayer. Mayer spins off a tackle, moves to the right, takes it across the 25 and gets to the 26-yard line. Zane Williams, Tyler Carmen, Bryson Mullins all there. So with 9:35 left, the Bulldogs will have it first down and 10. The spot will be 27-yard line officially.
You know how hard it is to get on the kickoff team?
How hard is it?
The Stars want to play on the kickoff team, and you gotta be somebody to be on that kickoff team. As you saw, all the beasts heading down the football field to try to make a hit and make a tackle. LCA, they need some points. They need to do something. And again, let's see if they go away from the extraordinary. And nope, they're going to line up under center.
Single setback in the backfield is Cowart. He'll take the handoff and try to run right side. He is popped by Tyson Harvey across the 30. Flag on the play. They get late hit over there. .9:28 to go. Ironton's back on the board thanks to a 6-play 73-yard drive that took 2:01 off the clock.
We got an LC player on the field over there. Do I see a leg in the air? I don't
Maybe
know
a cramp.
Yeah, a little cramp over there. Still haven't assessed the counting it off, so it is against the Fighting Tigers.
Kylan Grace ends the drive with a 1-yard run. Beckham Waginger extra point. 29-3, 9:44 to go. Scoring drive is a service of Patties and Pints in Ironton. And that is the running back, Jaden Cowart. Next week, it's another road game for the Fighting Tigers, traveling to the Queen City, taking on Cincinnati McNicholas, who's 1-1 on the season. They lost to Wheelersburg. A touchdown in the final minute of the game for the Pirates gave them the come-from-behind win, 10-7 over the Rockets. Ironton will head down there to Penn Station Stadium next week. Liberty Christian will be off until the 19th of September when they play Amherst County. Cowart is up, and they are walking the sidelines with him. Not coming back to the Liberty Christian sideline right now. And not heading to the locker room either, so they're maybe just kind of walking it off.
Taking the long way. So 15-yard penalty. So 6-yard run by Cowart, and a 15-yard penalty has them at the 48 and a first down.
Ball on the right hash mark. Luke Gaither, junior quarterback. 6'3", 175, lines up under center. The toss comes to the near side, and nothing doing. There's Braden Lynn grabbing him up high and bringing him down for a loss on the play, and that is Silas Nesselrott. Nesselrott, 5'8", 175, and a sophomore.
Zane Williams from his defensive end or cornerback position. We'll just say he's defensive end. What's he do? He turns the player inside, does his job, and here comes a host of black jerseys trailing him and making the play. 2nd and 12.
Double tight end set. The handoff again goes to Nesselrott, and he is hit by Bryson Mullins, and Ethan Sutton brought down for another loss back to the 45. It's 3rd down and long.
-2, then -1. Bryson Mullins gets there first. He read it, knew what was coming, and met the running back before he got to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 13 for LCA. And again, 8:15 rolling clock here, 3rd quarter. Ironton 29, LCA 3.
Jacob Hughes in to replace Zane Williams. Ball sits on the left hash mark. They'll send 2 receivers to the left. Mayer and Nate Davis single wide out to the right. Ironton showing blitz. They back off of it. Gaither under pressure again, fires to the near side. The catch is going to be made by Nate Davis, then immediately grabbed by Jacob Hughes. That's going to be a loss back to the 45. I guess no gain, right? Maybe a half-yard loss. But it's now 4th down, and the punt team and Jet Johnson come back onto the field for the Bulldogs.
Ironton showed blitz, only rushed 4 people, but they were able to get into the face of the quarterback. He had to release early, but there was 17 black jerseys standing there with the receiver to make the tackle.
Tyler Carman deep to receive the punt. Johnson gets it away. Good high spiraling kick. Carman calls for the fair catch and makes it, backpedaling at the 17-yard line. So the Tigers force a Liberty Christian punt once again. And they'll have the football with 7:02 to play in the 3rd quarter. Already leading 29-3 and looking to add more to it.
Yeah, good punt.
Thank you.
Which drives the Fighting Tigers back. I'm taking
Kevin's had
17
4 of those already.
Yes, I'm taking them all home. I'm going to eat them when I get home and stay up all night long with these brownies and marshmallows and sweet chocolate surprise. Thank you, Linda.
Caden Edwards from the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Caden wants to throw. Little flanker screen out to Baker. He can't hold on to it. It falls right through his fingers. And that's Maddox Markle, right? Yep. Maddox Markle was the intended receiver. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. You mentioned last week about the Rick McKnight Cafe. Was that what it was? Or diner? It was the diner, right?
Rick McKnight Diner.
And Linda was going to be the chef and the cook and the baker.
The everything.
And
Rick just greets you at the door.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Come on in. 2nd down and 10. Edwards again from the shotgun. Mullins goes in motion, right to left. Edwards with the quarterback keeper, trying to find the edge. Not a lot of room there. He squirts through a couple of defenders, takes it across the 20 and gets out to the 24. About a 7-yard pickup there. 3rd down, about 3. So we talked so much in the first half about Austin Tremblay, how big he is as a tailback. We just saw a little collision there in the backfield. He bent down and helped Bryson Mullins up. I love to see that from both teams. Good sportsmanship. Here's Edwards from the shotgun again, rolling to the near side, looks downfield. He fires to Maddox Markle, makes the catch at the 30, moves left, slips a tackle. He's across the 35 to the 40, 45, lowers his shoulder and is knocked out of bounds by Henry Mayer. But that's still good for a Fighting Tiger 1st down all the way out to the 48.
13-yard pass play. Maddox Markle, getting in the mix.
Ball moves to the left hash mark as the Tigers move the sticks again. Single wide receiver to the left and Braden Baker. Mullins again goes in motion to the left side, comes back to the right, pop pass to him. Mullins slips a tackle in the backfield, angles left, a lot of room. Bryson Mullins across the 40, dashes to the left, he's to the 30, 20, flag on the play again as Mullins goes out of bounds. Another penalty marker thrown on a big play for the Fighting Tigers.
The officials are going to say that the Ironton defender pushed down or tackled or whatever, held Maher at the 25, so.
And Coach Trevin Pendleton is not happy about that. So that was a big pop pass that's going to come back. You had a 95-yard kick return for a touchdown. It's called back. Last week, another kick return for a touchdown, called back. Early season mishaps and miscues. Hasn't cost him. Ironton lines up in the T formation with Carmen, Grace, and Zane Williams. Edwards under center will hand to Tyler Carmen. He'll stutter step at the line, tries to break out of that pile there by moving left. Not really a whole lot for him. Maybe a yard, maybe 2. 5:55, clock rolls here in the 3rd quarter, 29-3, Ironton with the lead.
And Tyler's first carry of the game, 2 yards, got bottled up inside, unable to find that seam. Here we go again with the T formation.
Old school Ironton football. It's Caden Edwards under center again, taking the snap. He'll hand off to Zane Williams, left side. Zane is kind of corralled as they stretch out. There's a late hit. Yeah, Zane popped about 3 yards out of bounds. And that's going to be half the distance to the goal on that hit because it occurred at about the 27. Zane's back up, runs back out onto the field. And I'll say this, 5:33 to play in the 3rd quarter. Ironton is up by 26 points right now. You know what happens after another, if we get a score here?
We got a good chance of winning?
I would say so,
that too.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Running clock.
Is that the birthday boy, Tim Stevens, down there? Turned 32 last week.
32. Tim turned 32. Yeah, earlier this week.
Yes, he did. Happy birthday, Tim.
Play clock at 17 as Ironton breaks the huddle. They send Bryson Kearns wide to the left side. 2 receivers right, Maddox Markle, Braden Baker. Caden Edwards with an empty backfield. Caden claps his hands, takes the snap, and it's a quarterback keeper right side. Caden cuts up field across the 10 and gets down to about the 7.5, 8-yard line. Back to the field for Liberty Christian comes Robert Payne, 6'5", 325. Kearns and Baker. Receivers to the left. Zane Williams, pistol set tailback behind Caden Edwards. Baker in motion. The handoff to Zane up the middle. Oh, he stumbled. He had a hole right there, and he was on his way for 6, but he tripped inside the 5 and falls down at the 3. First and goal to go. Tigers right to the line. Edwards again with a shotgun. Claps his hands, takes the snap, hands to Zane. Zane is bottled up right at the line of scrimmage and thrown down to the turf for no gain. Zane tackled by Sam Dunmeyer. Second down and goal to go. They'll go with the T formation maybe. Tyson Harvey's in the game now.
About time he came to the party.
He'll be the left half. Kylan Grace, the fullback. Zane Williams is the right half. Edwards under center, takes the snap, hands to Kylan Grace. Up the middle, tackled forward. Did he get in? He did not. Brought down inside the 1. Third down and goal to go, just under the 4-minute mark in the third quarter.
They got some positive yardage out of that, just inside the 1. So third down here. The Tigers at least with 2 cracks at this, but who is going to carry the loaf of bread?
T formation again with Harvey, Grace, and Williams. Caden Edwards under center. Caden will take, gives to Tyson Harvey, and Tyson Harvey finds the end zone. T-Harv, thanks for coming. 1-yard touchdown run from Tyson Harvey, and the Fighting Tigers add 6. 35-3.
Power football for the Fighting Tigers, especially those last 3 plays. We're just going to come at you, whether we're going to get a yard or a half a yard. We're still coming at you. Tyson Harvey finishes the deal, putting Ironton up 35-3.
Extra point attempts by Beckham Waginger. And they've got the clock running already. It will go back to normal clock, and the extra point is blocked. So it stays 35-3 Ironton. 3 minutes to play in the third. Back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to ride in style. Bruce's Custom Carts in Ironton builds fully customized road legal golf carts that are all about you. Your colors, your style, your pride. Bruce's carts are perfect for tailgates, parades, and rolling down to the tank for the big game. The turnaround is quick and the service is second to none. Stop by today at 101 Township Road 328. Bruce and the Roach family are proud supporters of the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Go, Big Eye.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
35-3. Fighting Tigers with the lead. We have the running clock rule in effect for the second time this year. David Fields ready to kick. Kickoffs brought to you by Liberty Bank in Ironton. Again, deep to receive for LCA. Jordan Byrne the entire game last week.
Wow. Tyson Harvey finishing off that kickoff with a nice little...
The entire game last week.
Wow. Tyson Harvey finishing off that kickoff with a nice little boom. Hello. 31-yard will this drive start for LCA. Trailing the Fighting Tigers 35-3.
Ironton's back on the board thanks to a 10-play, 83-yard drive that took 3:36 off the clock. Tyson Harvey's 1-yard run. Extra point kick was blocked 35-3. Scoring drive, a service of Patties and Pints in Ironton. Liberty Christian will send Jordan Burns wide to the left side. Shotgun formation. Fake handoff. Gaither throwing to the sideline. A man wide open. Broken coverage there, but he missed him. Nate Davis, the intended target, and he was probably going to score on that. But the ball was thrown just in front of him, incomplete.
Yeah, miscommunication on that left side of the defense by the Fighting Tigers. Someone was supposed to go with the receiver, and they did not. So
1:43 and counting here in the third quarter. I formation. Pro set with a single wide out to each side of the field. Tremblay shifts out of the fullback position. The handoff goes to the left side, and that is Nesselrot, and he is nestled down to the ground. Tyson Harvey back there. Jacob Hughes over there. Brought down at the 31. No gain. 3rd down and 10 now for Liberty Christian.
You just like the pursuit angles of these Fighting Tigers. I mean, you can pursue, but if you got the wrong angle, you're not going to make tackles. And the pursuit angles of these Fighting Tigers are just spot on. That's 3rd down and 9 coming up for LCA.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Gaither taking, looking right. He's going to throw to the sideline. The pass is overthrown and incomplete. Is that Brian Kidd on the coverage defensively? Is that Bubby Kidd?
Yeah, Bubby Kidd, he said, that's mine, but the quarterback overthrew him.
Yeah.
He was like, he overthrew me. So the quarterback didn't overthrow him, and he would have had a pick 6. But nice job breaking on the play, Brian Bubby Kidd.
Game clock down to 19 seconds. Jet Johnson will be punting again for Liberty Christian. Bryson Mullins deep. This is a wobbler. Mullins runs up and watches this one bounce at the 42. Takes an LCA roll inside the 40 and will be down at the 37-yard line. So again, Fighting Tigers force the punt. They'll have it 1st down and 10 as the clock is stopped with 3 seconds. Should wind down to 0, right? They're still running clock.
I think as soon as they set the ball. Here's their 1st down signal. Wind the clock. Thank you. Here we go.
There we go. All right, it goes down to 0. We'll head to the 4th quarter with Ironton in command of this one. It's 35-3, and we're back for the 4th quarter after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle.
Hungry for that taste of home but don't feel like cooking? Head across the river and visit Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen on 16th Street in Ashland. Missy serves up old-fashioned home-cooked meals, and the atmosphere makes you feel right at home. Hearty breakfasts and daily specials are budget-friendly and fresh. Uncle Paul and Missy's is proud to support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and say go Big I. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
Looking for affordable auto insurance coverage? Sheer Mountain Insurance has the deals that are right for you. We can insure all cars and all drivers regardless of age or driving record. That's Sheer Mountain Insurance. Call 740-532-8755 and get your online quote today at sheermountain.com.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Wide to the left, Baker and Mullins to the right. Zane Williams on the left hip of Caden Edwards in the shotgun formation. Baker now comes in motion. Pop pass to him. Baker looking for the edge. He's hit in the backfield and dropped immediately. Didn't find the edge as he's brought down by Dunmeyer. 3rd and long. 2-yard loss.
I'll say you're doing a nice job defensively, staying put defensively, not following the eye candy of the Fighting Tigers and staying at home, making the tackle. So 3rd down and 11 for Ironton.
One other thing we didn't get to do at halftime is our Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week. We'll do it after this play. Caden Edwards claps his hands from the shotgun formation. A little wheel route. Zane Williams makes the catch at the 45. Nice move to make a defender miss. He's across midfield, breaks another tackle. Down to the 45. He's to the 40 and brought down there. First down and 10 for the Fighting Tigers. Another first down brought to you by Anderson & Anderson, attorneys at law. Our senior athlete of the week, our screen doctor, senior student athlete of the week is Addison Murray, soccer player at Ironton. Also plays basketball and runs track. Soccer, first team All-OVC. Soccer, second team All-District. Soccer team captain. Placed at podium at district track meet, 100 and 200 meters. More in just a moment. 4.0 student. Edwards from the shotgun takes and gives to Zane again up the middle. Zane has a hole, takes it across the 35 and barrels his way down to about the 31-yard line. Second down. Murray, 4.0 student, National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, National English Honor Society. Takes part in the Impact Prevention Team, Quiz Bowl team, school newspaper, and wants to go to college and get a degree in health care administration. Addison Murray, senior student athlete of the week, brought to you by Screen Doctors on County Road 1 in South Point. Behind the Perry Township Fire Department, Danny Lane is the doctor, and he'll fix your screen up perfectly. Easton Cottle in the backfield now as a halfback on the right hip of Caden Edwards on second down and 1, and we get a whistle for something. I'm not sure what. 9:33, the clock continues to roll. Maddox Markle wide to the left side. Edwards claps his hands, tosses right side to Cottle. The speedster slips as he tries to make a cut upfield and falls down at the 31-yard line. Freshman Easton Cottle, I'm sorry. It's lost its footing there. It is going to be third down. Yeah, they got second on the board there. Yeah. Edwards fakes the pitch, rolls out to the near side, makes a man miss as he dances around to the backfield. Now he's going to run with it across the 30. Is spun down right near the stick by Dunmeyer. Should be fourth down, short. He's at the 29. Yeah, that's a first down. It has to be because the stick was here at the 40. First down and 10 for Ironton. Another first down brought to you by Anderson & Anderson, attorneys at law.
I'm going to say need to get to the 30. He's at the 29.
He's at the 29, yeah.
Hello. First down, Tigers.
Edwards takes the snap, turns and hands to Kylan Grace, who is hit at the line. Actually loses a yard, hit in the backfield. Back to the 30-yard line where it will be second down and 11. Well, we've got a running clock. It's 35-3, 8 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Final game of the Gridiron Classic. This is the rubber match of Ohio versus the USA. Great football games, the first two games. Two receivers right, one left. Edwards again from the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, wants to throw, fires long down the middle of the field, looking for Maddox Markle. He got behind the defender and makes the catch for the Tiger touchdown. 30 yards on the touchdown pass from Edwards to Markle. It is now 41-3.
Impressive move by Maddox Markle. Looked like he was going to try to run a little slant, but the ball was thrown over his left shoulder. What did he do? Puts the brakes on, backpedals into the end zone, makes a good catch, and the score. Nice adjustment there by Maddox Markle. Touchdown, Edwards to Markle.
Waginger on to attempt the extra point. This one is up, and this one is through. 42-3, Ironton rolling. Back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Get game day ready at Koon's Corner, 1412 South 3rd Street in Ironton. From custom t-shirt designs to the best selection of Fighting Tiger apparel, they've got your hometown spirit covered. And while you're there, step inside Sip and Shop, Ironton's only coffee cafe, serving up craft coffee, ice refreshers, and more. Whether you're repping the Tigers or just relaxing with your favorite drink, Koon's Corner is your spot. Kevin, Amy, and the crew at Coons Corner say, go Big I.
Since 1871, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home has been a steady presence in the Ironton community. Family owned by John Baker and his family since 1962, they've provided compassionate care and trusted service for generations. Located at 1108 South 6th Street, O'Keefe Baker is proud to support Ironton Fighting Tiger sports and the young men and women who represent our town with pride. O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, honoring traditions, supporting our community, and cheering on the Tigers every step of the way.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
The orange outs with the LED lights and the orange hue here at Tanks Memorial Stadium. Tigers defense has been playing lights out tonight. The offense not too shabby either, 42-3. Ironton kicking off again. It's Beckham Waginger kicking off this time. The Ironton kickoff brought to you by Liberty Bank. Waginger with the kick. It is short toward the sideline. It will hit at the 15. Dies right there at the 13-yard line. It is going to be picked up and nowhere to run for Henry Mayer. He is swarmed. And there's a flag. Late flag thrown by the back judge. Another great toss of about 35 yards on the flag there. Sort this out. See what it is. Dead ball, personal foul against Ironton. All right, so add 15 to the end of that run. Ironton on the board again after an 8-play, 63-yard drive that took 4:46 off the clock. 30-yard touchdown pass from Caden Edwards to Maddox Markle. Waginger's extra point kick sets the score at 42-3. The Ironton scoring drive is a service of the Armory Smokehouse. Approaching the halfway point of the fourth quarter with a running clock and Ironton leading by 39.
2 15-yard penalties has been the biggest plays of the game for this LCA team against the Fighting Tigers.
High formation, the handoff will go to Tremblay. There, yeah. The big man just lowers the shoulder and runs over players as he gets out to the 41-yard line. I wouldn't want to be in his way when he's got a full head of steam. You know what I mean?
Not at all. It picks up 8. And again, that's the only time he's got the football and had at least 5-6 yards of green in front of him to build up steam.
Tigers every step of the way.
Get game day ready at Coons Corner, 1412 South 3rd Street in Ironton. From custom t-shirt designs to the best selection of Fighting Tiger apparel, they've got your hometown spirit covered. And while you're there, step inside Sip and Shop, Ironton's only coffee cafe, serving up craft coffee, iced refreshers, and more. Whether you're repping the Tigers or just relaxing with your favorite drink, Coons Corner is your spot. Kevin, Amy, and the crew at Coons Corner say, go Big I.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
2nd down and 2, and Tremblay gets the handoff again, and he finds nothing. He'll get out just across the 40-yard line. 3 black jerseys in there. Ethan Sutton was one of them. Aiden Justice, the freshman, in there as well. Substitutions here for the Tigers. Demir Curtis is in as a safety. Nolan Wolf in at cornerback for the Tigers. 3rd down and about a yard. Gaither under center, quarterback sneak. He's got the 1st down as he pushes forward and dives ahead to the 43-yard line. 1st down for Liberty Christian with 4:42 to play. Let's see who else is coming in. Drayden Edens is in. Let's see Landon Deere on the field. Easton Cottle. Eli Schaefer is out there. 1st down and 10. 2 receivers to the left. H-back that way as well. Now Tremblay comes in motion to the right side. Fake handoff. Gaither is under pressure. He's going to be hit and dropped in the backfield. Easton Cottle with the sack.
All the way back to the 35-yard line, -8 at the sack.
I tell you what, it is going to be super difficult to pick out a defensive play of the game here tonight.
The lights. The lighting system. There's your defensive
They're
play.
all the plays. John Weaver is in on the defensive line for the Tigers. Silas Edwards at linebacker. 2nd down and 19. 3.5 to go. Gaither takes, and he will roll to the near side. Here comes the pressure again. He's going to throw long down the near side. Flag on the play in the backfield. The pass falls incomplete. Intended for Mayer.
Holding in the backfield.
Yeah. Bubby Kidd on the coverage. And take the play, right?
Yep.
Set up 3rd down and 15. Yep, penalties declined. 3rd down and 19 for the Bulldogs. Coach Frank Rocco of Liberty Christian, who's been there over 20 years at Liberty Christian. He said this team we're facing this week is probably the toughest team on our schedule, the best team that we'll see. And I think that's come to fruition. 42-3 right now. Tigers on top. 2:47 to go, 3rd and 19. Pro set, I formation with a single wide out to each side of the field. It is going to be a handoff on the right side, and that is Nesselrott with the run. Silas Nesselrott, the sophomore, takes it across the 45 and gets back a yard shy of the initial line of scrimmage. It will be 4th down, and a timeout has been taken. Ironton takes the timeout. Now they're moving the chains. Was that 4th down?
Should have been 4th down.
Was it?
Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep.
Okay.
Was it?
I missed one somewhere because I thought the down marker had 3 and the scoreboard had 3. 1, 2,
3. I think the 3rd down play is what they took.
They took the play
instead of so it made it 4th down. So yeah. So those brownies, they got me on a law.
Yeah, I know.
Linda and her brownies, I tell you.
Good stuff. 2 minutes, 27 seconds to play in the 4th quarter. Ironton will improve to 2-0 on the season. Liberty Christian makes a long trip back to Lynchburg, Virginia. And I saw Frank Rocco. He pointed to the referee, and he put up 3 fingers. That was 3rd. It was 3rd. It should have been 4th. But the official right there said, nope. I'm not the only one who thought that, man.
Okay.
Brock Biggs in at quarterback now for the Tigers with Easton Cottle and the pistol set behind him. Single wide out. There's movement at the line. Single wide out to the right and 2 to the left, but going to have to wait on that one. On the offensive line, Stephen Payne is at left tackle. Also on the line, John Weaver. 1st and 15. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Biggs takes the snap. He wants to throw. Airs it out long down the middle. The pass is going to be tipped and incomplete. Demir Curtis was down there along with Nolan Wolf. Pass knocked away. Second down and 15. Again, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Cottle is the lone setback. The ball hits the ground, but Biggs picks it up and hands to Cottle, who runs right. Flag on the play. Cottle, right side, spins off a tackle, brought down at the 40. But again, there is a penalty marker, and that's going to be a hold against the Tigers. Too many of those here. Again, not something that has hurt you in the first couple of games, but there may come a point in the season where it does. They'll back it up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 1:20 to go. A very quick fourth quarter. Second down. Ironton with the ball at its own 42. They need to get to the 33 of Liberty Christian for a first down. It's Cottle taking the handoff up the middle. He sprints ahead. He's going to be thrown to the turf near midfield. Nice little run by Easton Cottle as he is tackled by Adam Markowski. Third down and 22 with 1:40 left. Two receivers left, one right. H-back to the right side. And Brock Biggs will take the snap and just drop to a knee. Teams will head to midfield and shake hands as the clock winds down to 0. Fighting Tigers get the win, 42-3 over Liberty Christian. Back after this on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Big news. Football is back, and so is Pick 6 from $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the ultimate meal for two, with 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick between boneless wings and any of the 26 sauces and seasonings, spicy sauced or grilled crispy chicken dippers, and hand-smashed double-stacked all-American cheeseburgers with sides and fries, tots, and potato wedges. Pick 6 meal for 2 at participating locations for a limited time. Pricing may vary by region. See service for details. Tax, fees extra. Not valid with other discounts or offers.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed Delete playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Fighting Tigers get the win 42-3 to improve to 2-0 on the season. Liberty Christian loses its first regular season game. They fall to 0-1, and that stops their 28-game winning streak. Fighting Tigers win it 42-3. Back after this timeout. For a locker room wrap-up, News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Since 2002, Abbott Home Care has been locally owned, proudly serving families across Southeast Ohio. With a team of skilled nurses, home health aides, and medical social workers, Abbott Home Care offers top-quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurance plans because caring for the community is what they do best. Nationally recognized as a home care elite top agency, Abbott Home Care is where caring professionals care for our community. Visit AbbottHomeCare.com.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers. State champs last year and ready to do it again.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
Did you miss anything? Then keep it right here. It's time for the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up with comments from head coach Trevin Pendleton, a game recap, stats and scores, brought to you by Iron City Hardware. Now, back to the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth with Jason Philyaw and Kevin Anthony.
42-3, Fighting Tigers with the win over Liberty Christian. The Fighting Tigers 2-0 and 2 running clocks. Last year, 16 games, 13 running clocks. This year, 2 for 2 on the running clock situation. We're going to get a word in with Trevin Pendleton, the head coach of the Fighting Tigers, here in just a moment. He's talking with the coaching staff right now, and they'll have the MVP of tonight's third game in the Gridiron Classic. Nice finish to this Gridiron Classic. 2 really good games to start. First game was won by Mount Carmel. They scored on a 2-point conversion with no time on the clock and beat Cincinnati Moeller 43-42. And the second game was won by Bishop Watterson 14-13 as they knocked off the defending state champs from Delaware. Waiting to see if we can get a word in here. Kevin's just kind of hanging out down there. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can call Kevin and go down and get a word in with Coach Pendleton. He's there. Okay. Oh, maybe not. I think Coach Pendleton is going to be talking with head coach Frank Rocco. So we'll get that in just a moment. We'll just get a quick word here. All right, so he's going to... All right, here we go. Yep.
Okay. Coach, two quick questions. First one, that defense, spectacular. And the second question I want to talk to you about, what did you say to Caden Edwards? You're up 7-3. He throws the pick. You go over to the sideline. What do you say to settle him down? But first, let's talk about that defense.
Caden, probably best athlete on the field 9 times out of 10, if not 10 out of 10. He just got to keep that confidence in playing like that. And that's kind of the message that we sent. Told him by, so he's just got to understand he's got to go out and he's got to exude that presence and that confidence about him, and it's going to leak off on everyone else, and just to stay on that confidence high. And then, obviously defense was stellar tonight. They bowed up and played really well against a good football team. A team's a good football team. You don't win 29 games in a row and not be a good football team. So, very proud of our guys. We got a lot to clean up, though. We got to eliminate some of the dumb things that cost us. We got a lot to clean up.
And defensively, what did you do defensively to slow down the running game? Because I noticed you were getting into the backfield to disrupt the quarterback and to mess up the timing. Running backs weren't getting any yards on you. Were you stunning up front? Were you trying to get back there early?
Yeah, we used some stunts and, some stands and things like that. But, our kids just play with that aggression, that controlled rage, and, that we allow them to pin their ears back a little bit and be aggressive, and good things are going to happen as long as they play great discipline, too.
And Coach, sum up the weekend for me. What a great 3 games we had here at this Classic.
Yeah, I can't say enough to the sponsors and the community for what they do. Very, very pleased with the outcome. It's an awesome thing to have here in Southern Ohio.
Thank you for your time. Go Tigers.
Thank you. Go Tigers.
All right, thanks a lot, Kevin. Our conversation with Trevin Pendleton postgame is brought to you by Callahan's at the Oasis on South 3rd Street. Fighting Tigers win it 42-3 over Liberty Christian. We'll be back after this timeout on our locker room wrap-up here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle.
Got some spare time? Then how about a trip to Spare Time Recreation? There are so many things to do. You can skate, you can bowl, you can play laser tag till your heart's content. Spend some spare time in the game room and take a break from all the fun at the snack bar. And then if you have any more spare time, you can do it all over again. Check about booking Spare Time Recreation for a party. Just call 740-533-1222. That's 740-533-1222. And spend some spare time at Spare Time Recreation Center, 1216 South 3rd Street, Ironton.
Glockner's annual Ultimate Tailgate event is here, and you can make the buy of the year with special event savings and Glockner's lowest live market prices on the season's best inventory. We make it easy to shop because we never inflate our prices in hopes of winning a negotiating contest. No tricks, games, or hidden fees. Plus, get a cash offer for your trade above current market value in less than 15 minutes during the Ultimate Tailgate event.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers football, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up.
Thanks, Memorial Stadium. Ironton with the win, 42-3 over Liberty Christian. Kevin Anthony, somewhere down there in the mix, looking for Caden Edwards. You got you. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Real quick, Caden. Talk about your team's performance tonight.
I can't say without the gracious of God and my faith in my teammates. I couldn't do it without my teammates. It's not me thing. And we worked hard throughout the whole week, and I'm just so blessed to be around this team. And it's just not me. It's just all my team.
And a quick word about that defense tonight.
Oh, amazing. Amazing defense. I got to give it the props to defense. The win for defense. Great.
Thank you for your time. Good luck next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Caden Edwards right there. He was named the MVP of the team here tonight. The MVP for Liberty Christian was the kicker, Jet Johnson. We are going to continue with our locker room wrap-up as we take a look at the final scoring, the second half scoring recap. It's brought to you by George McAlvin for City Council. Ironton got the ball first to start the second half, and they added to their scoring total a 6-play drive that covered 73 yards, 2 minutes, 1 second taken off the clock. Kylan Grace with a 1-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick by Beckham Waginger made it 29-3, 9:44 to play in the third quarter. Liberty Christian Academy picked up a first down on the next drive, but they did have to punt the ball away once again, giving the ball to the Fighting Tigers all the way back at the 17-yard line with 7:02 to play. But Tigers had a very impressive scoring drive. 10 plays, 83 yards, 3:36 taken off the clock. Tyson Harvey ends the drive with a 1-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick was blocked, so it's 35-3 with 3:26 to play in the third quarter. 3 plays and a punt for Liberty Christian. The Tigers had the football at the 37-yard line. Another long scoring drive, 8 plays, 63 yards. By the way, the Tyson Harvey touchdown put it over 30, and that started the running clock once again, the second time in as many weeks for the Fighting Tigers. The next scoring drive, which started in the fourth quarter, was an 8-play, 63-yard drive. 4:46 taken off the clock when the drive ended. 30-yard touchdown pass from Caden Edwards to Maddox Markle. The extra point kick made it 42-3. Liberty Christian, 6 plays and turned the ball over on downs to the Fighting Tigers at the 42. Ironton ran 4 plays and ran out the final couple of minutes on the running clock and gets the win 42-3, wrapping up the Gridiron Classic here at Tanks Memorial Stadium. Second half scoring recap again brought to you by George McAlvin for City Council. We've got more to come on the locker room wrap-up. We'll take a look at the final statistics. We'll take a look ahead to next week. And we've got our defensive play of the week, which we will have in just a few moments as well. 42-3 your final. Ironton wins it here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Glockner's annual Ultimate Tailgate event is here, and you can make the buy of the year with special event savings and Glockner's lowest live market prices on the season's best inventory. We make it easy to shop because we never inflate our prices in hopes of winning a negotiating contest. No tricks, games, or hidden fees. Plus, get a cash offer for your trade above current market value in less than 15 minutes during the Ultimate Tailgate event.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers football, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
Hungry for that taste of home but don't feel like cooking? Head across the river and visit Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen on 16th Street in Ashland. Missy serves up old-fashioned home-cooked meals, and the atmosphere makes you feel right at home. Hearty breakfasts and daily specials are budget-friendly and fresh. Uncle Paul and Missy's is proud to support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and say go Big I. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
Now, back to the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up.
This is the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up. We're at the Ram Pharmacy broadcast position at Tanks Memorial Stadium, where the Fighting Tigers get the win over Liberty Christian Academy by a final score of 42-3. That snaps the 29-game winning streak for the Bulldogs, and it also propels Ironton to a 2-0 record. Fighting Tigers have won 2 games. Running clock. They scored 63 last week, 42 this week. They've given up 3 points. And I think maybe a lot of people surprised at the outcome of this game. Not necessarily the results, but the margin. You're talking about a team that hasn't lost in 3 years, and they've won back-to-back Virginia state titles in Class 3, 1,200 students in their school, grades K through 12. And just some big fellas there on that offensive line, but that didn't really cause any problems for the Fighting Tigers. Maybe that first drive they had, or second drive they had, where they got a field goal, but Ironton was in the backfield all night long, Liberty Christian, and making big play after big play, and they get the win. Defensively, they did it again, and offensively, Caden Edwards did his thing, the MVP of the game tonight for Ironton. Third and final game of the Gridiron Classic, and great crowds. I'll tell you what, that first game with Mount Carmel and Moeller was a classic that goes down to the end. Mount Carmel scores a touchdown with no time on the clock. They're down by 1. They go for 2 in the win, and they get it, and they beat Moeller 43-42. There was a great crowd here from Mount Carmel coming down from Chicago to watch their team and cheer their team on. Very loud. Of course, Moeller representing well. They love coming down here. But if you remember last year in the Classic, they lost in overtime on blown coverage. This year they lose on a 2-point conversion at the end. I don't know if they want to come back anymore. I mean, they love coming here, but the results haven't been what they want. The second game, Bishop Watterson knocked off Middletown out of Delaware by 1, 14-13. Another great game, and then Ironton wins it for Ohio. The Buckeye State takes 2 out of 3 in Ohio versus USA Gridiron Classic, and the Tigers get the win here tonight. Next week, they will go to Cincinnati McNicholas High School. McNicholas lost to Wheelersburg last night, 10-7. They'll be playing at home. Tigers make the long road trip. A lot of road trips this year for the Fighting Tigers. Down to Shelby Valley, over 2 hours. Cincinnati, 2.5 hours. You got to go to Wheelersburg, which is 20 minutes. Gallia Academy, a little over an hour. You go to Uniontown, Pennsylvania, which is over 3.5 hours. So long road trips for the Fighting Tigers, but they'll take them. Got to play somebody, got to play somewhere, and they'll make those road trips. Tigers, again, get the win here tonight, 42-3. We still have to pick our defensive play of the game, and Kevin is furiously adding up the final statistics of tonight's game. And we'll have both of those for you and take a look ahead to next week after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle.
Since 1890, go Tigers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to ride in style. Bruce's Custom Carts in Ironton builds fully customized road-legal golf carts that are all about you. Your colors, your style, your pride. Bruce's carts are perfect for tailgates, parades, and rolling down to the tank for the big game. The turnaround is quick and the service is second to none. Stop by today at 101 Township Road 328. Bruce and the Roach family are proud supporters of the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Go, Big Eye.
Hungry for that taste of home but don't feel like cooking? Head across the river and visit Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen on 16th Street in Ashland. Missy serves up old-fashioned home-cooked meals, and the atmosphere makes you feel right at home. Hearty breakfasts and daily specials are budget-friendly and fresh. Uncle Paul and Missy's is proud to support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and say go Big Eye. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
Back at Tanks Memorial Stadium in Ironton. 42-3 is the final score. Ironton gets the win here tonight over Liberty Christian. Fighting Tigers dominant. They had a 22-3 lead at the half. They trailed 3-0 and scored 42 unanswered points. It was a 31-yard field goal by Jet Johnson, the lone scoring in the game for Liberty Christian. And then it was all Ironton from that point on. Liberty Christian had that one scoring drive. They didn't turn the ball over, but count the punts with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The half ended on their sixth drive. 6, 7 punts. 7 punts, turned the ball over on downs once. There was a field goal that ended the drive and the half. So Ironton defense dominant once again. We got the final statistics.
Yeah.
Okay. Our final statistics are powered by Buckeye Monument Company in Ironton.
Yeah, Luke Gaither threw the ball a lot. 8 of 19 passing, 49 total yards, 7 rushes, most of those sacks, negative 32. Nelson Rock ran the ball 5 times for 11. Tremblay 4 for 13. Coward 7 for 29. Between those three, 53 yards. Added in negative 22, that's positive 21 rushing yards, 49 through the air, 70 total yards of offense for LCA. For the Fighting Tigers, that first half, of course, led by Caden Edwards. Caden, 10 of 14 passing, 135 yards. Touchdown passes for the young man of 29 and 30. He rushed the ball very well. Nice job by Caden Edwards as, again, on the ground, 12 rushes for Caden Edwards, 124 yards, and rushes of 37 and 54 for touchdowns. Tyson Harvey had a touchdown run, 1 carry, 1. Easton Connell, 2 carries for 7. Tyler Carmen had 1 carry for 2. Kylan Grace had 6 carries for 35 yards, including a 1-yard touchdown run. Zane Williams, 8 carries for 47 yards. Fighting Tigers on the ground, 216 yards, through the air, 178. Maddox Markle, 3 catches for 97 yards, including a 30-yard touchdown catch. Braden Baker, 3 catches for 29, a couple of those for negative yards, but 1 for a 29-yard touchdown catch. Bryson Mullins, 3 catches for 19. Tyson Cox, 1 for 8. Zane Williams, 1 catch for 25. Tigers, 178 through the air, 216 on the ground, 394 total yards for the Fighting Tigers to 70 for LCA. But again, talk about that defense, and again, defense was surprisingly great again today, second week in a row. And again, what do teams do, Jason, in the first 1, 2, 3 games of the season? They try to find what's our identity. And so far, to me, the identity is that stingy defense, whether it's the safeties knocking balls around, getting interceptions. Now we're getting into the backfield, disrupting the quarterback. And that was a big offensive line. That wasn't like guys that are 170, 180, 200 pounds you're getting. These are some big fellas that they were able to get in the backfield and disrupt, making big plays. And, again, the defense stands out. And, again, Caden is trying to, get the ball to his guys. But, if it ain't there, I think he's got some wheels. And he's showing that tonight. As Coach Pendleton said, not that you have to remind him each and every day that you're the best player on the football field. Right. But it's good. Hey, you threw the pick. It's okay. It's okay. You got another play. You lived the play. So it's good to see them, working with him and him, praising God the way he does and just a good kid. But, again, kudos all around. And I can't wait for you to pick the defensive play of the game. You're going through your dictionary. Let's see. Which play was it?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. We'll have to make it, though. I mean, we'll figure it out during the break here.
We can do it.
We got one final break. And, by the way, the final statistics powered by Buckeye Monument Company in Ironton. One final timeout. We'll come back and we will pick our defensive play of the game powered by White Label Ad Company. That's coming up. And we'll take a look ahead to next week here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO. The moments, the images, the memories. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting. Whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
This football season, there's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers football, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
Glockner's annual Ultimate Tailgate event is here, and you can make the buy of the year with special event savings and Glockner's lowest live market prices on the season's best inventory. We make it easy to shop because we never inflate our prices in hopes of winning a negotiating contest. No tricks, games, or hidden fees. Plus, get a cash offer for your trade above current market value in less than 15 minutes during the Ultimate Tailgate event.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for the Cincinnati Insurance Companies, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your home, auto, life, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Cincinnati Insurance Company's policy for you. Call 740-532-8755.
You're listening to the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up.
One final time from Tanks Memorial Stadium on the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up. Jason Filia, Kevin Anthony here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO. The Eagle. Time to pick our defensive play of the game, powered by White Label Ad Company. Find out how they can help your business at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football. I can't. I can. There's so
nothing came to fruition for them offensively. Nothing came to fruition for them offensively, and that's because of the Fighting Tiger defense.
Yep, and they stood out. They'll have to step their game up again next week, going on the road to Cincinnati to take on Archbishop McNicholas, who's 1-1, and they'll be hungry to get in the win column again after their loss to Wheelersburg last week, losing in the final minute of play in that one at Wheelersburg. So that right now is set for a 7 o'clock start, and if that's the case, we'll be on the air at 6:30 with our countdown to kickoff. 7 o'clock will be the kickoff from that game. Don't forget, Tuesday, we are back at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton for Inside Ironton Football. We'll have head coach Trevin Pendleton join us. We'll have several players, and hopefully we'll be joined by this week's Senior Student Athlete of the Week, Addison Murray, and we'll talk to her. It was nice having Summer McCorkle on at halftime, the superintendent at Ironton, the new superintendent. Glad that she could stop by and talk a little shop with us. They unveiled the 2024 state championship banner. They had the light show tonight. It was all great, and a great day wrapped up here tonight, the Ironton Gridiron Classic. Just 3 really good football games. Of course, Ironton fans happy with the result of game number 3, but 2 super games to start us off. And every year, fans show up. You get sponsors. You get volunteers. They do a tremendous job here. and we're always excited to be part of the Gridiron Classic. Now, let's get on the road.
Yeah, let's go eat these brownies.
We'll get those brownies. Big thanks to the entertainer, Dwayne Elliott, for helping us out back at the studio today. Justin Drummond helping us out engineer-wise, technically for us as well. We appreciate everybody tuning in and listening. For Kevin Anthony, I'm Jason Filia saying once again the final score, Ironton 42, Liberty Christian Academy 3. Join us Tuesday night at Buffalo Wild Wings for Inside Ironton Football with Trevin Pendleton. That's Tuesday night from 7 to 8 o'clock. We hope to see you up there. We hope to see you in Cincinnati next Friday night. Thanks for listening. Good night from Tanks Memorial Stadium.
You've been listening to Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO. Tonight's game was brought to you by Ohio Valley Bank, 2nd Street Auto Sales, Shearer Mountain Insurance, Abbott Home Care, Desco Federal Credit Union, Patties and Pints, The Armory Smokehouse, Liberty Bank, Glockner of Ironton, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, Spare Time Recreation, Coon's Corner, the Health Plan of the Ohio Valley, White Label Ad Company, Anderson & Anderson Attorneys at Law, Buckeye Monument Company, BC Tool Rental, Lawrence County Chamber of Commerce, Jim Howard & Son Body Shop and Towing, Iron City Hardware, George McAlvin for City Council, Ram Pharmacy, Schmidt Family Restaurants, Buffalo Wild Wings, Callahan's at the Oasis, Clark's Pump and Shop, and Bruce's Custom Carts. Tonight's game was produced by Jason Filia, technical engineer Justin Hammond. Any rebroadcast or reuse of the descriptions and accounts of this game without express written permission is prohibited. We are News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, a Total Media Group radio station. WIRO-FM, Ironton, Ashland, Portsmouth, Huntington, USA. News Talk 106.7, The Eagle, a Total Media Group station.
Hi, I'm Martha